Yo, hey, everybody! What's up? Good morning. How you guys doing today? Hello there. Hi, Bacon. Hello there, Grizz. Hello there, Sin. Hello there, Marissa. Hello there, Subject Delta. Hi, YouTube, and hello, lurkers, YouTube lurkers. Hi, Troy. Everybody, good morning. How are you today? It's been a weekend, and now it's the day again. It is once again the weekday, once again the week. I finally got my national insurance number for employment in the United Kingdom, so I'm allowed to go look for part-time jobs a little bit more effectively now. I am feeling bouncy and full of energy today. I realize I haven't taken my last morning med yet, so give me take a second here just to get through my medicine. And then I think we're gonna go destroy some lions. We're gonna destroy some tigers. We're gonna go destroy some bosses in the end of Horsefuck Valley. Let me grab my last little bit of medicine here. What you guys up to? How you been? Hi! Oh my god, I'm so fucking pumped. I'm pumped and full of energy, and I'm excited, and I'm pumped and I'm full of energy, and I'm glad to be here, and I'm pumped and I'm full of energy. How you been? I spent the weekend catching up on life and also playing a little bit of Project Zomboid with my wife because, oh my god, Project Zomboid is so good. You're doing great? Fuck yeah! Yo, Sword Man, Ren, long time no see, how are you? I'm back from the long breakcation, and we're still in Dark Souls 2, but we're at the tail end of it. I think I'm ready. We've got the final ring that we need to destroy the lions today, and that makes me fucking pumped to be around. Honestly, I'm just pumped in general. I feel good today. I feel really good. I feel excellent good, and I hope you guys do too. I'm feeling like I'm getting back into the swing of things. Like, I'm getting back to having a normal life as compared to when my best friend was out here and everything revolved around what adventure are we going on today, which was an amazing 3 weeks. But now I'm ready to like get on the treadmill of progressing again. I want to move my life forward, and I'm so fucking pumped. You got a card and you're ready to work some kitties? Got a card. A card? What card did you get? Hi! Look, it's my kitty. There she is, Zira. The kitty gotcha has produced. Kitty in radiation jail, welcome in. Got a card. Oh, my national insurance number. That's not technically a card, but it is a number that I have received. I'm fucking, I feel so good. Also, I should clarify, this is something that we were talking about last stream that I noticed. Right now, fucking Twitch is doing a promotion with Audible where if you gift a sub or you do a sub, you get an Audible membership for free, but only if you're new. So just be aware of that. It'll pop up across your screen like, oh, sub now, gift sub now, you get an Audible membership, 2 months free. Yes, which means 2 free books, but only if you're new, so be careful about that. I don't want anyone getting screwed over by that fucking drops fucking nonsense. Anyway, Pokemon Worlds is this Friday. Pokemon World Tournament. The Pokemon Champions World Tournament is this Friday, running through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm gonna be watching the fuck out of that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I don't care. I'm fucking pumped. People are like, the meta is stale right now. Pokemon. It's fucking exciting. The one thing on my wish list is that there's no Arcaladon winner. I don't want Arcaladon to win. I'm so sick of Arcaladon. Arcaladon is like the new Incineroar, where Arcaladon is just everywhere. He's in every team. He's so obnoxious. He's so tanky. You see him everywhere, so you get so bored of seeing him. So if somebody can just take down Arcaladon and like the finals are not Arcaladon versus not Arcaladon, I'll be fucking pumped. I will be thrilled. I will be out of my gourd if if Arcaladon gets defeated in the World Tournament. So that's my hope. That's my hope for Pokemon World Tournament this weekend. Just Arcaladon lose. That's all I want. Arcaladon lose. That's my request. And next year, I'll be competing in the competitive circuit. I'll actually be doing local events, assuming they get started up again and I don't have to start them myself. And I'm gonna be like looking to actually compete next year in Pokemon. We don't know if we'll make it to Worlds, but I'll try to compete in the local tournaments. It'll be fun. I wonder what flavor Charizard will win. Charizard X isn't, I mean, I don't feel like you see Charizard X. I'll see him occasionally, but I don't feel like Charizard X wins. I haven't seen Charizard X win that much. I see Charizard Y going ham. Does Charizard X actually have a chance? Is that a thing? I don't think Charizard X is around. Anyway, I don't know. I guess I have it a little bit out of the meta, so I'm not fully up to date on what's going on in Pokemon. I just know Charizard's still strong, Arcaladon's still strong, Sceptile and Swampert strong, Bird strong. You forgot X existed? Yeah, I was about to say, okay, so when you said you wonder which flavor of Charizard you mean which Charizard Y will win, which flavor of Charizard Y will be the winner. I don't know, man. I still think Charizard Y just dies to Rock Slide. I think just anyone bringing Rock Slide kills the Charizard. You're joking that even Rain Team is running Charizard right now? God damn. Charizard, I think, has kind of the everyone loves him too much effect for me. Everybody's like, oh, Charizard, he's so cool. And I'm like, yeah, that everyone likes him. You know what I like? Venusaur. I like Venusaur. Venusaur is who I like. And Blastoise secondarily, but Venusaur most. And then Charizard's just there as like, oh, the popular one, the one that everyone's supposed to like just because he's a cool dragon. It's like, roar! No, I'm good actually. I like the other ones. No, you're awesome. Thanks for being back here. What the? I want to go play some Dark Souls, you guys. I think it's time for some Dark Souls too, because I've got an itch in my body that requires that we get this game undone and over with, and we move on with our lives. Also, I want to make a video out of this, and the longer it takes to get through the game, the longer the video editing is going to be. And I'd like to, holy shit, why did it make the cat so big? Why is the cat so fucking big here? I'm sorry. I mean, you're welcome, but also, I'm sorry. When did I make her so fucking huge? Come here, kitty. Go back to your home. Go back to your little home up there. Yeah. Maybe a little smaller? Yeah, the little sticker stamp that reminds us that the cat exists, but doesn't completely overpower the screen. There we go. All right. Everybody! We are currently in the Dark Souls 2 DLC. We've gotten almost up to the first boss in the first DLC. We've gotten up to the bonus boss in the second DLC, or the third DLC. We haven't even looked at the Old Iron Keep. And my controller is not plugged in. It sure isn't. I rolled over the cord a little bit, my bad. So we recently got the Flynn's Ring, which makes our DPS roughly 20% higher. And I'm gonna use that to beat the shit out of some tigers. Then we're gonna move on to the other places. Nightmare! Hi, Zero, of course you get a hug. What are we up to? 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 This way. What was I doing? What was I doing? What was I doing? I was naked and killing bosses, or attempting to kill bosses. Which way do I go? This way. I rate that attempt at a pun 2 out of 10, Chris. Come back later with your best material. Alright, we're gonna roll this way because I've learned that the technique to just getting through this stupid snowfield the fastest is just follow the sun. Follow the sun and eventually you'll wind up at the right chasm. For anyone who missed last week's stream, we have completely extincted all of the horses. We explored a big chunk of the Sunken City DLC. We got a brand new ring to make our damage even higher, and now we're working on the tigers. Can you have a hug? Absolutely, Rin. 100%. I don't need no twitch.tv buttons to ask for that. I'm a big hugger in real life, and that's like something that I think people are like, oh, is it just part of the bit? Is this just your character persona? Is this just you streaming? No, I will fucking hug people at the drop of a hat. I got no boundaries for hugging. As long as you like, you know, ask first. I guess that is one boundary, but I'm not like, ugh, don't touch. I think it's good to interact with humans and give humans hugs, because I like people in general. It is, in fact, the Horseless Valley. We progressed. Horsefuck Valley! We've removed the fuck and put in the less. There is now a Horseless Valley. Also taking off this longbow since we're no longer hitting switches in the Sunken City. Hitting switches in the Sunken City. And instead, we're just walking across the blizzard to the boss fight. I understand that they intended this to be a gauntlet of death, and that's why there's no bonfire here. But I gotta say, I would appreciate a little bit of a checkpoint once you take all the death away. Once you take out all the horses and it's just a walk. Slightly shorter walk would be awesome. Chilly. No, look at how warm this loincloth is. This is probably one of the most sets of clothing I've ever had in a Souls game. Because I'm pretty sure in the other Souls games, you get like this ugly little like cloth panties for when you take your pants off. Yeah. And in this one, we've got like once the cat's out of the way. Once we've got once Kitty Gotcha has disappeared. We've got like this thick ass wrap. We've almost got like a full towel around our butt. I think this is the most butt clothing you can possibly have while being naked in the Souls game. This is probably the warmest we've ever been, period. We even have our skin on right now. We're actually wearing our skin instead of just a zombified husk. So, joke's on you, we're pretty fucking warm. Ain't no chili to be had. I'll also turn on music in a second, but you know, just let's do one warm up. If you guys want to start loading up the queue, we currently have a few songs loaded. You want a few more? Throw in some music. I'll get it playing in just a second here. But first, let's just go. Let's see how we're feeling about the kitties today. Let's do our little warm up round and see how strong we are on this particular morning. Hi, Inari. How you doing today? Welcome in. Yep. Alright. Whack, whack. The damage is so good. I love this ring. I love this new ring we got. This new ring is so good. Yeah. Every single attack is like 60 damage stronger. It's ridiculous. He's farting. Watch out. Okay, I was out of range. I was hoping I was out of range, but I wasn't sure. The other one's gonna spawn in after this. This is the last hit we get for free. Okay, watch out for the icicles. They're coming. Alright. Drink. Good. We're so strong now. What the fuck? We are so strong. Okay, I like this. I didn't even use half my axe durability on that kitty. Drink. It's gonna double drink to celebrate. And switch axes, so that our axe doesn't suddenly break mid-cat fight and I get confused. Hold on, Paint. I'm ready for you. Just give me a second. Okay, now I just focus and clutch up. Paint, of course, get a hug. How are you today? Welcome in, Paint. Take one more drink to be extra safe. I want to be as safe as possible to make sure we kill this fight. I'm so ready for this to be the run. Like, first thing, just start off stream and kill the kitties who've been haunting us for so long. Ow. That's fine. Drink. You got time to drink? Whack. Okay. Alright, guys, we're doing it. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was charging up his super mode for a second there. Now he's charging up super mode. Does it hurt if I'm close to that? It doesn't. Oh, they're really low. They're really low. They're really low and they're using a shitty attack. Go. Yeah, baby! Woo! First try today. Hell yeah. That was easy. I really just needed that ring. Hi, Camilla. Welcome in. Woo! First try, baby. We get to move on to the other DLC. And for the first time ever! For the first time ever, I have fully completed the Frozen Crown DLC, or whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, that's all 3 bosses in the DLC down. Strap, good morning. Camilla, hello. Yes, Flynn's Ring. Flynn's Ring was the giant DPS upgrade that we needed. Flynn's Ring was what made us defeat the kitty cat. We are so fucking strong right now. What do I want to replace then? I guess I'll replace the Ring of Binding because I really like Posture Break. I like the Stone Ring to make sure that I break posture like crazy. And I don't, like, ideally I'm not dying that much, so I shouldn't really need the thing that makes me lose less health on death. It's always an option to go back to the Ring of Binding, which gives me more max HP if we need it. Now I need to eat those souls immediately. I'm crunching them. I don't care. Crunch. I don't need no weapons for New Game Plus. I don't need nothing. I need money for leveling right now. I need money for levels. I also think I'm gonna go swap my dark enchantment back to a plain enchantment. We're gonna make our axe plain again. 1 fire axe, 1 plain axe. Maybe a dark axe and a fire axe. No. Okay, I'm gonna. Which one am I unbinding? I can't talk to you, McDuff. I'm sorry, McDuff. You're useless to me. I think I'll have 1 elemental axe and 1 unelemental. So am I keeping fire or am I keeping dark? I don't know. The fire scales a bit better with me. The dark is more like it's super chunked on some enemies. If you have the mats, you could go 3 axe. Go 3 axe. We could go 3 axe. Do I have an S6 fast shard? I do not. Technically, we could go 3 axe. Technically, we could go 3 axe.
What?
He doesn't have it. Was it? Fucking girly girl over here. Who has hand axe 3? Woman ahead. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, sure. Well, do I have the materials for this? Let's find out. what are my materials?
Lively.
We have inventory. Inventory. Where's my crafting? Where's my crafting stuff? I don't think we have enough. How many do you need for a full upgrade to +10? Because I have 7. Is it like 1, 2, 3, or is it bigger than that? Isn't it like 2, 4, 6 in this game? I think I don't have enough chunks. I don't think I have enough chunks, so we're just gonna go replace it. Love your streams. Aw, thank you. That really means the world to me. As long as you're having fun, I'm doing something right. Should be 6 total. We'll find out. Whatever, I have money to spare. Let's find out. Buy me. Ah, please! Fucking. One day I'll figure out what causes the delayed second hit on those things. One day. The day is not today. Reinforce. The new axe. Let's see. 1, 2. It is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And a Titanite slab. That is a maximized axe. We now have triple axing. Does that make me heavier though if I wield all 3 of them? Does it make me heavier to carry all 3 at once? Where's my weight loadout on this? Where do I see my weight capacity and how much I'm fucking stocked up for? Also, hi! Tootsie Dagavo, welcome in. How you doing today? We are playing Dark Souls 2 where I just beat the Frozen Crown for the first time ever using a Naked Axe challenge run. I kind of gave up on the Burnt Ivory King and the Lions last time I tried this, and this time we beat the fuck out of them, so I'm feeling powerful. You'll have to wield one in your mouth now. Yeah, onigiri. Onigiri. Could do more adaptability because I'm a psychopath. Why not? Yeah, 2 adaptability levels. That's what I'm here for. Do I have the other 2 medium-sized souls in my pocket? Can I get the last chunk here? No, I ate all my souls. Okay, we're pretty much stuffed up. All right, what am I doing next? We're going to the Sunken City Shelva. Where are you in my stuff? This one. And we're gonna go explore a little bit in. So is Dark Souls 2, I'm gonna guess with that kind of reaction, is Dark Souls 2 one of your favorites as well? Are you one of the Dark Souls 2 lovers in chat? I am one of the Dark Souls 2 complicated people where I was like, yeah, I mean, I didn't really like how slow it was. And there are a lot of parts that frustrated me the first time I played it. And coming back to it, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, coming back to it's fun. Dark Souls 3 is my favorite for gameplay. I like the speed and like the pacing in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 1 is my favorite for atmosphere because, you know, it's the OG for Dark Souls games. And Dark Souls 2, I didn't like the first time it came at it. The first time I tried to challenge run it. The first time I just fucking showed up and butt naked and tried to beat the entire game. Blind with an impatient attitude. And trying to beat this shit blind while being impatient as fuck, where this game really wants you to be patient. It was such a freaking struggle. It was such a struggle and I hated everything. And I've been doing better since I, you know, came to appreciate it a little bit more for what it is. Instead of just wishing it were faster like an absolute chungus. Instead of just wishing it was something it's not. Where's your guys' sarcophagus, huh? How do I... Where's my turn off your stuff button, huh? I also saw this. I saw this. What do I do with this? Wonk. Where's their sarcophagus, huh? What is moving? What did I just trigger? Door! Ow, my toes. Okay, I got a treasure box open. Patience is a virtue for Dark Souls 2. I don't have that. I'm an adrenaline monkey and I want to go fast. So I really struggled the first time I played this. But since then, I've fully recovered from my go too fast addiction. I'm basically a hero of patience and virtue. Woo! Ow. Hold on. I'm proving it right now by being patient and slow and not dying to this fucking swordsman's. Oh, give me this! Bonk. Okay. And I'm doing better now. I'm kind of when it comes to gameplay, I'm like a meth addict. I've gotta go fast. Woo! And I'm just working my way out of that expectation. Woo! To be a better Dark Souls 2 player who actually finishes the game successfully. Hold on. I gotta break all these statues so these guys are immortal forever. I'll break all these statues so these guys get mortal. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, when you break these, they are permanently broken, which means the night dudes will permanently be killable instead of just fucking ghostly. Drinkies? Give me one more. One more, please. Down the pitch with you! Jerk. Gimme. Ow, ow. What the fuck? Ow! That man has a crossbow? The dudes can wield crossbows? I thought they were just swordy. Okay, hold on. What helped you get into the series? So, thank you so much. I am the snitty SNTE. Thank you, that's very sweet. What helped me get into the series was like fucking years ago. I was playing by myself and I tried Dark Souls 1 because I heard all the stories about Dark Souls 1, right? Yeah, everybody's like, Dark Souls 1, it's so good, it's so unique, it's one of a kind. And I tried it and I got my ass kicked and I didn't know where to go and I couldn't get into the gameplay loop. I went up to like the first like little area, the what's it, the Undead Burg. And I was just like, I'm running out of spawn and getting killed by random ass skeletons and I'm bored and I don't know what's happening and this sucks. Brr. It wasn't even like, it was like I didn't really understand the premise and I didn't really understand why it's fun. And then I had a friend who really liked the game sit down and play the game with me. They said, hey Kaya, you should really give Dark Souls 1 another shot. I played it recently, it's really good. I'll sit with you and we'll play it together. And I was like, okay, why not? Let's do that. And we sat down together and they were kind of there hanging over my shoulder to be like, oh yeah, you know, if you go down this little alleyway here, there's like a really cool sword, like, you know, a Zweihander. They showed me the Zweihander location in Dark Souls 1, which is a pretty cool starter sword. And how you can sneak over and get it from all the skeletons. They kind of showed me where to go in the Undead Burg so I wasn't just lost anymore. And more than anything, they showed me that like going out, killing a few enemies, getting a few souls, coming back and leveling can really make the area easier. They showed me that being patient with it and being patient with yourself is kind of the point. That you're there to just make a little bit of progress, to learn the area a little bit better, get a couple levels, and just come back again. And it really kind of triggered in my brain just the understanding that the point of this game isn't to just walk through, one-shot everything, and just fucking, I don't know, fucking like expect everything to go smoothly from day one. The point is to start out struggling and develop the skills and the knowledge to get through either the boss, the area you're in, whatever it is. Dying is okay, it just means you're learning. And it kind of lit this fire in me that I think has changed how I play games ever since, where I get really excited about things that are difficult or challenging, because for me, the fun is trying to learn how to do something that you couldn't do before. People will take the lazy cop out and they'll be like, oh, these games are for masochists, or it's just for masochism. Yeah, I'm sure if you're a masochist, you love these games. But beyond that, the whole point is that you don't know how to play, you learn how to play, and you do things you never thought you'd be able to do before. And that gameplay loop of like getting good at something that you thought you couldn't do in the past feels incredible. It feels good to be like, I can't do this, and then you play a bit and you're like, I can do this now. And that's it, that's all there is to it. It's about learning to accept that you will die on the path there, but it's kind of worth it. Because the actual enjoyment comes from learning to be the best like no one ever was. Yep, Souls is meant to develop. Exactly. What's a Dragonstone? It's a Dragonstone. Can I get behind you? I can't. What the heck is a Dragonstone? It says there's a key item. What is that? Souls is meant to learn and to develop. Exactly. And that's the thing. It's all about learning and developing as a player. And that's what makes the games fun. So I think just being patient with yourself, realizing that dying just happens, and having a little fun with it. God, these fucking wood. Wood. Anyways, sorry, I got distracted. Point is, playing game fun. Accept that you'll die. Don't worry, don't sweat it about dying. And just kind of like lean into the fact that you're just chilling in this spooky, lonely environment and you're exploring a magical fantasy world. And I know sometimes that fantasy world spits a fucking crossbow out of a treasure chest and makes its best attempt to fucking assassinate you. But that's okay. It's still magical. It's still magical. So what are the two things that helped me get into the series the most? Playing with a friend who liked the game enough to convince me that this was fun because they were having fun. What the heck? And what helped the second most was just accepting the fact that, yeah, you die a lot. You die a lot and then you get better, and that's the fun. Like, that's the fun. You die a lot and you get better, and that's the fun part. Hi. Get out of here, buddy. Oh, okay. I was wondering where the switch for this was. Longbow. What do I do this again? There we go. Up, up. I think you have to try that with that mentality. I'd also say that Elden Ring is a good starting point. I know everybody says this, but it's also true. Elden Ring is a good starting point because if you're getting sick of an area, you can just go somewhere else and level up. There's a lot more places to go to if you're frustrated where you're at. What is this toggling? Oh, I swapped way too soon. Elden Ring is a really good one for... It is, on the surface, one of the harder games because spikes. It's taking the spikes down. Because the enemies move really quickly and you have to get used to that. But, like, you have so many options for, like, I want to go somewhere else. I want to try something new. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go learn in a different place. That other Dark Souls games are like, nah, you're stuck. There's like, some options in other Souls games to go other places, but for the most part, Elden Ring is the most open. And probably Dark Souls 2 is the second most open. Dark Souls 3 is the best start, in your opinion. Dark Souls 3 will feel the most modern. Dark Souls 3 is the one where you'll be the quickest. You'll be the fastest. Your character will... like, react the quickest to things. You have the most speed, you have the most offense out of the Dark Souls games. You'll feel the most capable in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 1, you're a little bit slow and a little bit clunky. Dark Souls 2, you're really slow and clunky. And you gotta know that you're gonna be slow and clunky in Dark Souls 2. But once you get past that, Dark Souls 2 also has like a really big open world for you to just explore and take at your own pace. Tried to get my previous roommate to play Elden Ring and you need a sense of open world direction. That's another point, is that I guess that's the only asterisk I'd put on Elden Ring, is I know there are some people who can't handle open world games. They're like, what the fuck is the point? Where am I going? Why am I here? I don't get it. And they have a hard time like directing themselves. That would be one person who would struggle with Elden Ring for sure. People who don't know what to do in an open world. Some people really do struggle. They're like, oh my god, there's so much to do. Oh, a blood resistance ring. There's so much to do. Why do I care? Why do I care and where am I going? And if they're not if they're not good at picking that out for themselves, yeah, that'll make Elden Ring kind of tough, right? Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Just the gameplay is learning to beat the world. That's the game. Slowly learning to beat the world. Also, music's on. Feel free to do song requests if you guys want some songs. The game itself is learning the game. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. That's the main thing to get into when you're trying to get started. Odin, let me take a drink. Thank you. What is this? And of course you get a hug. Welcome in. Hold on. What is this? You're slowly figuring out the slowness of Dark Souls 2. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is a huge adjustment. It's the slowest game in the series. Your character moves slower, your character dodges slower, and more, like, worse. Your character's dodge is worse. Every enemy really punishes you for being impatient. Every room punishes you for being impatient. Bonfire! Oh, there's a bonfire in here! Ooh! You heal slower in this one? Yeah, exactly. So Dark Souls 2 is probably the hardest to get into if you're not patient and you're not used to slow gameplay. And then Dark Souls 3 is the fastest. Dark Souls 1 is somewhere in the middle. You have a challenge for the next boss? Sure, what's up? Hit me, I'm intrigued in your proposal, Marissa. What is your challenge? Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Hey, what's up, Parry. You wanna put Wonderwall in, put a Wonderwall in. I dare you. Also, Themborn, welcome in. Yeah. Lynn, how far are you in Dark Souls 2 right now? Where'd you stop? Where are you at right now? Left-handed axe only? Left-handed axe only. You got it. Try to beat the boss as a lefty. I can do that. I can Legend of Link Zelda. Legend of Link Zelda it. Where the fuck is he? I know this room. Wait, where is he? Where is he? Where the fuck is Jester Thomas? Is he down here? Oh, there's all the bloodstains. All right, you little bastard. All right, you little bastard. Come here. I'm not letting it happen. I'm not letting it happen to me. I'm not letting it happen to me. I am right-clicking until he dies. I am not letting it happen to me. It's happening. One more! One more! Woo! Okay, it's not happening to me. I dare you try backstabbing me? You already told me I can't. You already told me I can't. I don't trust you. That guy is notorious for being an absolute asshole to kill. All right. But he wasn't strong enough today. He wasn't strong enough today. What's Jester do? He's immune to backstabbing, and he does gigantic, ugly fireballs. He does horrendous, awful, brutal fireballs. He is notorious for being one of the hardest invaders in the game, but he wasn't ready for me to just kind of whack at him. All right, we have a challenge. Beat this boss one-handed in my left hand. Wait, I thought you kill... Okay, wait. Where's our summoner girl? Okay. For a second, I thought that I was in the boss room already. Oh, God. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I thought I was in the boss room already. And I also thought I was in the dragon room. And that confused the fuck out of me. These dinos are a good source of petrified dragon bones. Interesting. I don't think I need them for anything. What do you even make with petrified dragon bones? I've already forgotten. Jester Thomas wasn't ready for 15 increasingly staggered attacks. He had no idea what was happening. Don't do that much damage to these dudes. I also don't think they give me anything I really need. Try back. No, human effigy. Woo! Woo! Ah! Ah! Okay. Petrified dragon bones are for boss weapon upgrades. Oh, that explains why I've never used them. I've only ever played this game with the fucking hand axe. The fuck is a boss weapon? What is a boss weapon? What do you mean? Boss weapons don't exist. They're not real and they can't hurt you. Yeah. You got past the Flexile Sentry, but you weren't feeling your build, so you started over? Oh, you started all the way over. Fair enough. What did you swap to, Lynn? Also, Ender King, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Why did you get to full sleep and still sleepy? The sleep demons are never defeated. They're just temporarily put at bay. Strap! Yes, I'll take a sip of Pepsi, thank you. My posture absolutely fucks beyond belief. I hope yours is too, Strap. Thanks for checking on me. Why did the dragons look like silly wind-up dentures? I think that at some point their evolutionary line diverged from Joker teeth. I think they just straight up came from that. That was their home. Buddy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay. Little stompies. That little stompy still hurt. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I had a feeling that I was close to killing him based on my knowledge of his health bar, and I was close. I was very close. Their teeth are a little bit human now that you mention it. They're kind of horrific. I don't like it. I don't like the big salamander teeth. Alright. I wonder if they're weak to darkness. Darkness. Excuse me. Pardon. Pacha! Tell you what, these guys aren't weak to darkness. Help! Drink. They're once full dragon clones, but their flesh melted because they're imperfect. Interesting. Let me be awake, Eep Demons. No, the Eep Demons never release you. The Eep Demons are always there. Their teeth are kind of human now that you mention it. Sentences you don't want to read once, and yet sometimes you read twice. Dark like her axe. Rah. Rah. Kyria! Yeah, long time no see, Kyria. How have you been? What's up, girl? What's new in your life? Hi. I don't think I've talked to you since I moved to the United Kingdom. Hello from Wales. How you doing today? What you been up to? No. Oh my god, get my souls back. That's like one level. That's like one level worth of souls. That's like one whole level right there. I don't even know if this damage is better. Probably isn't. I rolled, you bastard. Uh-oh. Is he doing a third hit? He sure isn't. Okay. You almost did that like 5 years ago? Ooh. Was it for a pretty girl? Yeah. I married Lilith. Woo! And I went off to the United Kingdom, and I've been here for about a year and a half now. I've been here since April last year. Alright, that's about our damage output on these dudes. It sure was. Ah, the pretty girl arc, it happens. All these pretty girls are trying to trick us to go into the UK, where the food is amazing. Woo! Aha! Whack. Whack. I'm sick to death of you, sir. What are you doing next, huh? I don't know what angles the other ones come in at us either. I've never really stopped in this area. I've never really stopped in this area, so I don't know what it's capable of. I don't know what range the other dragons start looking at me. How did that not kill you? Oh, bastard. Kind of cool. I've never actually explored this place, so I'm gonna go check it out a bit. Why is my music stopped? Air music. Boop. Cool. Remember we got married? Hope it's been awesome. It's been incredible. We've been living... Excuse me, sorry. I got the Pepsi burps. We've been living our best life ever. And actually, just last month, I was on hiatus for an entire month, for pretty much like middle of July till the middle of August. I was completely gone. Because my bestie, my best friend ever... Why are there so many bloodstains around the bonfire? My bestie, my best friend ever, came to visit, and we had spent a month hanging out together, me and my wife and my bestie. It's my first friend from the USA that has come out to visit me and I've been able to see again in literally a year and a half, and it's my best friend of all time, who I've known for 20 years now. And that just made me disgustingly happy. So I'm in a place of supreme happiness right now. And this thing doesn't take any damage from dark. Maybe I should be using... different weapon. Barely takes any from that either. I guess the basic axe is the best axe on these dudes. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see what else is out here. Sorry, what was that about the Shards of Madness? Let me scroll back to... The half-dragons could be the product of Aldia's stuff, and the queens are Shards of Manus. Yes, the spirit of all darkness and humanity, Manus, kind of fucked up 3 different queens. Like, the whole story of Dark Souls 2 is pretty cool, actually. It's really pretty interesting for, like, a Soul story. And don't get me wrong, Souls has cool lore, but Dark Souls 2 actually has some of the coolest lore. And people overlook that because they're like, they don't like things about the game itself. But Dark Souls 2 has some of the coolest lore in Souls. And one of those bits is that there were like these 3 daughters of the spirit of all darkness that went across the kingdom. Each one of them seduced a king, stole a kingdom for themselves, and spread their own personal darkness to that kingdom. And the DLCs are you exploring the 3 other kingdoms. There's like 4 total. There's like the main one, there's 3 in the DLC. And you're going to a place that's been corrupted by an evil sorceress and kind of dealing with the fallout of that. Also, hi, Scath. Friends are what we live for. You fucking know it. Ah! My whole goal in life is to experience as much of it as possible with people that I love. I think that the most core thing that I need in my life, like, more than anything, is just to spend my life with people that I love and care about. Ow. So getting a chance to spend with my bestie, to spend some time with my bestie after this long, and just spending a whole month just fucking going on adventures with my bestie and my wife. It was like the best thing ever. I'm so recharged. I am so full of fucking vim and vigor after my little away month. If I had to guess, they don't like lightning. Yeah, most dragons don't, and we're also standing in water. But I'm not going to recraft my axe another time. We're just doing a little exploring because I've never explored this puddle. These monsters remind me of the evil pine cone from Zelda Skyward Sword. The fucking pine cone. Oh god, it's fucking Ganon in his most powerful and evil form. A furry pine cone. What is that item? It looks like... That looks like an item, but I think that's a reflection from up there. See how like that glimmer in the water? Like dead center up there? Right above my head now? I think that's the reflection of an item up there on the balcony. Because reflections get weird in this game. Might call for a fourth axe. No, we killed them once. We never need to go back. We killed all those dudes. There's no reason to go back at all. Is this my dragon stone? Yes. Click. Stick it in. What does this do for me? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember ever seeing that bridge in my life. I don't know where that's going to or from. I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking clue what that's doing, but we'll just keep that in our mind for later. What else is going on in here? This was the Depressy elevator we saw earlier. The Depressy elevator! Oh fuck yeah, baby! I need this. Look at this. I think this is the boss elevator for the evil queen. The evil queen, the shard of madness for this area. Favorite one is the ice one. The ice DLC is the best except for the horse. We actually just finished Horsefuck Valley. We just finished Horsefuck Valley at the beginning of stream today. I actually went to Horsefuck Valley and I actually beat it for the first time ever! Because I killed all the horses and I killed the lions and that's all that matters to me. That's literally all that matters. I killed the horses and the valley. We did it. We beat the game. So have you been to any of the absurdly difficult DLC sections? I tried this challenge, which is no health, no armor, and just the baby axe. I tried this 2 years ago. I went through all of the Sunken City. I got to the Gank Squad in the absurdly difficult area. I played them for like 4 hours and I got sick of them and I left. Then I went to the Old Iron Keep. I didn't even do the Sir Alon run. I was just like, no, I'm not interested. I'm not doing Sir Alon because I didn't like the run to it. So I didn't do the absurd area in Old Iron Keep. Yeah. And then in Ice whatever, in the Ice DLC, I went to the lions once. I hated the run back. I hated the horses, so I didn't go back to them because they were optional. And I just wanted to see credit roll at that point. Like, I can't tell you, I was so mad at the end of Dark Souls 2 the first time I played it. I was so fucking sick of it. I was so done that I basically said, instead of killing every boss, we're going to try every boss and then just go to credits. I went through Horsefuck Valley once. I was like, this sucks. I'm not doing this ever again. And I left. I went through to the Burnt Ivory King. And I actually spent like 6 hours trying to beat the Burnt Ivory King with no health, blind on this axe. And I didn't like that either. So I gave up on the Burnt Ivory King. I just killed Aldia and I saw the credits. I did kill the Blue Smelter Demon. And I did kill the Fume Knight. I also killed, what's it? I killed every boss except for Dark Lurker, Burnt Ivory King, and the absurd bonus bosses. Every single boss other than those 3. What's over here, huh? The Drakeblood Greatsword, cool. And now on this new playthrough, we just completely beat the Ice DLC. I destroyed the Burnt Ivory King, who embarrassed me the last time I played. The Burnt Ivory King was literally the boss who broke my spirit. For the first time in any Dark Souls game, it was the Burnt Ivory King. And we've now completely completed that, including the Dual Kitty boss fight. And we're doing Sunken City and Old Iron Keep. There is no Horsefuck Valley anymore, it's just Valley now, exactly. I have removed all the horses. Patch update, horses removed, only the Valley remains. Me also, I'm gonna go crank out one more level, back Majula. The absurd difficulty sections. I'm kind of looking forward to this one because I feel like the Gank Squad is manageable. And the old Iron Keep, we might just be grinding until we extinct the hallway. We might be grinding until we kill the entire hallway forever. Well, we'll see. I've heard legends of how obnoxious the run is to fucking Suralon. I've heard legends of how much of a pain in the ass it is to get to Suralon, so we'll just see how we feel about it. Ah. Come here. Level up, please. Adaptability, one more. All right, cool. All right, let's roll. You beat Suralon first try, Bloodborne carried over. I would imagine. Although, you know, it's kind of weird, right? Like, how does Bloodborne really carry over when this game is so fucking slow compared to Bloodborne, right? Is this the bonfire? I feel like Bloodborne would betray me instead of prepare me for this game, just because you get so used to like quick dodging, quick parries, quick everything in Bloodborne, that trying to be that quick in this game would just get you fucking murdered. I think it's the animations and the hitboxes, fair enough. Yeah, I don't think I've ever fought Suralon, because I didn't feel like doing the run over there. This song fucks, by the way. If you guys want to request your own music that fucks, feel free to !SR then YouTube link, play some music for yourselves. In the meantime, I'm gonna go whoop on the sorceress who ruined this kingdom. Yeah, what were we talking about before this? I think that, like... You know, I don't have anything new to say. I was just gonna say, I saw my best friend and I'm happy. I think my friends are my most important thing in life. I require friends in my life to be a full and complete human being. And spending time with my best friend was the best thing that ever happened to me. Yes, Kaya, what new do you have to say about that? No, I just want to be excited forever. I have nothing new to say. I just want to continue to be excited about it. I just want to continue to be excited about it essentially forever. Oh, this was the run to the boss fight. I remember this room. I remember this room. I also remember like fully exploring it. I don't think there's anything useful down here. I don't think there's anything useful. I think I just go. Unless there's like a key item here I need for something, I'm just gonna fucking... What was the way down from here, huh? We don't go directly to that, do we? No, we can't. I could maybe jump there. What's the way down? What is the best way down? Hello? Oh, little buddy! Hey, little buddy. This is fucking simp. Ow. Thank you for showing me. What the fuck is happening here? What's the point of being in this room? Did I just lock myself in here for no reason? Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Fair enough. People need friends? Yeah. Fucking. Humans gotta be social to be alive. Ah! You can heavy attack and jump attack with left-handed, which is pretty neat. What's the input for it? Oh, let some lizards loose! The lizards. What the heck is the input? How do you do a jumping attack? I already forget. Hey, let me through. Okay, this room is pretty pointless. Let me just run over here. Yep. Forward and L2. Oh, L2. Yeah! Okay, cool. I thought it was L left bumper. I thought it was LB. Excuse me. Oh my god, there's so many fucking simps in this hall. Anxiously leaning into the microphone. Friends, good. I have a very controversial and hot topic to address right now, and that is friends equal good. You might not believe me, but it's true. And it's all that's really been on my mind recently. Drink. Yeah, I've been through this room before. I don't want nothing in it. We're just gonna go beat this boss left-handed, as per request. Let's go see what's going on here. It's crazy to me that some people would disagree. Hi, lady. You can have all the dialogue you want. I'm killing you. How much damage is that? Oh, that's a decent amount. What's she doing? Is she gonna pop? She is popping. Oh, okay. Don't be in there for that. Ow. Whoa! Rapid fire! Pop, pop, pop. Okay. Fair enough. We really need to get back to normal social interaction or get back to what it was. Yeah, it's weird, right? you get so used to the fact that you can like message people so easily and it's so easy to get a hold of people online that I think we really undervalue just going out and seeing somebody you care about. And it's so easy, especially like as an adult, right? You get so busy, you get so caught up in yourself that you just like, it's hard to consciously go back and make time for things that matter in your life. And it has changed how we see and interact with people. And it's weird because I think it's something that's like really easy to see with kids and like teens and whatnot, where like growing up, if you grew up before the internet, just a little bit before, like an 80s or 90s kid like most of us, you pretty much would go out into whatever friends existed in your neighborhood. You'd hang out with them, friends or fucking kids that you were just forced to interact with. You'd go outside, you'd do some shit, and you just had no way of contacting each other after that. It wasn't in this state of being permanently connected and messageable by everyone you know, to the point that you kind of undervalue being able to see them. And for those kids, it's like now everyone has a phone, everybody has the internet, everyone has a tablet or something. They can just like pop on and be in contact with each other 24/7 without having to do anything else to see one another. And I think he just kind of gets you in this like rut of like, all right, well, we'll just message whoever, we'll just sit here and be internet all day. It leads to us all being terminally online. Oh, that we almost went. And it does, it's a different impact on us as adults, because adults always had busy fucking lives that made it difficult to interact with each other. Adults have always been busy as fuck. But I wonder how many of those knock-on effects just growing up in internet culture has had for us, where we just make less conscious effort to reach out and be around people. Because you can just hop on Discord and play some games, right? Woo! Woo! And it definitely changes how we think about our friends. Definitely feeling the need for more IRL friends. And that's the other thing, right? Is that it's weird. We had to deal with loneliness so much more before the internet. It's so actually cool. Like the benefit is, if you're living in some place that's far away from other people, if there's nobody locally that you can be friends with just because you happen to get a low roll and the RNG is bad and you're in an area that just doesn't have any people for you, you can just go on the internet, make friends, go to a stream, play an online game, go to a Discord server, meet some new people. And then you'll have connections and contact that you could never have before in years past, which is legitimately super cool, you know? It's like really fucking awesome. But it doesn't change the fact that things are different now and it's weird. Things are different now and it's weird. COVID forced us to get used to being lonely. I just wish that COVID had taught everyone that work from home is awesome, but the employers are still trying to justify their real estate. Hey, thanks for the follow, welcome in. Hey, Alcantar, welcome in. I'm trying to remember the best way to run down to the boss room here. I'm slowly getting it. I'm slowly remembering the path. I should probably put on the cat ring, but I feel like I'm way too lazy to swap rings every time we come down this jump. Like, the cat ring would make me take 0 damage here, but I'm way too lazy to fix that. Try to find the hidden bonfire in the drop section room. Oh, there's a bonfire in here? Okay. I'll think about looking for it. I was not aware there was a bonfire. I think I did this run the entire time, first time we played this. Is there actually a bonfire here? So if you were a bonfire, where would you be? Would you be down here, huh? Wouldn't be down here, would you? You wouldn't be over here, would you? You wouldn't have to be a bonfire over this way, huh? Love that the enemy walker did a full-on 360. Oh, treasure chest. Why are all these open? What the fuck is this room? This is suspicious as fuck. This is so suspicious. Who the fuck looted all this? Okay, I gotta find a good place to drop while these guys are trying to fucking bop me. No, it's succeeding at bopping me! Everyone knows things were better, but 99% can't even fully articulate why. Heading to work, have fun. Bye, Straff, have a good one. I think that before the internet, the world felt so much smaller, and now with the internet, it feels so much bigger. It's really interesting. It goes back, right? The Knights already looted this, I guess. Internet. The internet makes the world bigger, And this is something that I think is like really easy to break down in terms of like how much stuff you had to do growing up. You didn't have that much stuff to do. You had moments of boredom because you'd have like one book or one game currently that you're working through, nobody to talk to, and nothing really to do with your spare time except for fuck around and find ways to fill it. But now you just open up YouTube, there's a million things you could watch and it's all really good. You could spend your entire day doing things that are really awesome. Really legitimately awesome, reading good books, watching good games, or playing good games, watching good anime, playing good movies, you know the fucking thing. There's literally so many amazing things being put out all the time that are so easy to reach out and have now that you never get bored and you never just do other stuff with your boredom. You're just like, oh yeah, I could do anything. I'm gonna go check out some other amazing thing that I haven't checked out recently for free. And there's so much to do that you couldn't before that it's impossible to fully take in everything you could possibly want to take in. And I think that applies backwards to like, it just has weird effects on our social, you know? It has weird effects on our lives, man. The world is so fundamentally different right now than it was 20 years ago, and it's insane. And I still don't think we fully understand the emotional impact it's having on us. I'll tell you what's having an impact on my kidneys though. I gotta pee. Give me like 2 minutes and I'll be right back. 2-minute pee break, BRB. The bathroom, maybe grab some water, and then we'll see if we can kill this. I forgot about the hole. I forgot about the hole. I forgot about the hole immediately. Help. We have. Ah! Alright, goodbye. Oh my god! The fucking Mission Impossible and the funeral pop. I love it. This way and then up, okay? Yeah. Okay, got it. This appears to be the up that I need. Hello? Oh. Ah! Is this it? Is this the end? Yeah. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go pee. How the fuck did his flaming chin kill me? How the? Oh, okay. Talismans are cool. We're getting closer, y'all. We're getting closer. We just have to avoid the axe. Ah! Whatever it was, it's gone now. I'm right here. Oh. I'm so sorry, Magleer! Magleer and I have succeeded in clearing Herat Cave. Horses and now trains, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ah! What happened? What the fuck? How did I do that? Wait a second. How did I do that? What happened? What side am I stuck on? I can't even tell. It's like directly in the middle. How did this? Hi. All right, I'm back. Ugh. I have been unburdened. I'm ready to go. I'd actually, the idea that maybe we're less curious now, I disagree with that. I think it's more that like, with how many things you have access to, like so much information, so many books, so much anime, so many fucking people, I think it's just that it's easier to take things for granted right now. Like, you used to have only a couple of like things you could afford to watch, read, do, play. You could only reach out to people through like being actually around them or putting up with the social burden of making a phone call. There's like all this stuff. Oh, have I been here? I think I have. I have been here. Woo! Excusey. There's all this stuff that, like, it was really hard to get a hold of, whether it's friends or good anime or good games or good books or whatever, or just good ways to spend your time. And, having ridiculously high, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, that was a bad place to be. Oh shit. Makes it so that you can absorb so many things so quickly. You're always close to your friends, so it's easy to just forget they're even there. everybody is so close to you all the time and so easy to reach out to that sometimes you just forget to reach out at all. There's so many incredible like things you can do on YouTube or just stuff you can watch on Netflix. You'll just binge a show, 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 and you're binging stuff so fast that you barely even like absorb it before you're moving on to the next thing. There's so much stuff that you can just like, I'm really curious. I need to know the answer to this question. Let me just Google it really quick. And that's it. That's in your brain and out of your brain instantly. Ah, cool, I learned a fun fact. You watch like a YouTube short about like, oh, here's a little technique. Here's some like elite life hacks for doing something, right? And you watch it and you're like, okay, cool. And just out of your brain again. I think it's a lot easier to just keep on moving forward so fast that you're not really stopping to appreciate or like fully internalize what you just took in. It kind of turns everything into candy that just like, oh, that felt nice for a little bit, but it sticks with you less. It's weird. The internet's fucking weird, man. I think it's made the world a better place, but we're still taking time to understand what exactly it means for our brains. Our hearts, our brains, and our souls. I think universally has made things better. But we just have to be conscious that it's also made things weirder for the human brain. I'm really wondering how I get over to that over there, that thing. That intrigues me. I don't know how I get down there. That feels like where the bonfire would be if I were to be a bonfire. But I'm pretty sure it's not in here. Now that's gonna be haunting my brain. The fact that there's like a hidden bonfire somewhere in this drop section. I'm never gonna stop thinking about it. Excuse me, buddy. Ha! Okay, we can make that jump. Awesome. Sometimes you just gotta take a ka and jump for it. Whoa, where am I going now? Is this nothing? Is this actually nothing? I'm gonna fucking mush my face up against the wall and hit A on every single section of it. Weakness, pointless, let me out of here, let me out of here. This is a pointless jump? Well, shit, why'd they let me? Well, shit, why'd they let me, huh? Oh, my souls. I'll just let those souls go. I don't need them. I don't need those souls for nothing. It's kind of nice. That's not really super important to be here. Maybe I go for that. Maybe there's a point to being here. Maybe this is a secret. Maybe one of these little special jumps will be worth my fucking time. Also, Scath, how have you been, by the way? I saw you pop in earlier, and I was like, oh, there's Scath. That makes me happy. I didn't say much else. Ha! Ooh, okay. Okay. There's a message down there. Fuck me. I feel like I'm making a lot of intricate jumps that aren't really going to help me any. I feel like I'm making a lot of fancy jumps that won't actually serve any purpose in the long run. Yeah, this is the looted room. I just came down this way a slower way. Is that gonna lead down to a bonfire if I go that way? Could that be a bonfire? Surely there's no way I make that jump. There's no way I make that jump, right? It's not good, but having everything immediately available makes a routine of just seeking the next dopamine hit, and then your time is gone before you know it. Yes, exactly. It's just in and out. Every single experience you have is in and out so fast. Maybe with butterfly wings. Oh yeah, those actually make you glide in this game, don't they? Fuck. I think I'm dead here. Nope, not dead. What about here, huh? What about here? Got a bonfire in here? Got a lot of bloodstains over here. Lots of bloodstains. Lots of dudes. Ow. Lots of bodies. Lots of lootable bodies, a couple dudes. I'm not sure where you... So, okay, if there's a hidden bonfire in this area, I have no idea where it is. It's like no clue. I just wanted to loot. I just wanted to grab that loot and keep going. Where the fuck? I'm just gonna drop. This is... I can just go down fast. If I spot a bonfire, I'll go for it, but otherwise I'm just fine going normal. The main thing is that we're not able to fully process without the information revolutions we've just gone through. But we weren't prepared for all the different things that happened. Yeah, it's just life has gotten really complicated and different in our lifetimes. I still don't think we're used to what that means. Glad we have hentai though. The whole place is the same looking. Yeah, this whole area looks like the same. This feels like the sort of place. Oh, like that last drop there? Okay, I'll take a look around more carefully. I'll take a look around more carefully when we get there. Let's see. Might as well get this fucking fire axe on. I'm sure the fire axe is good against dudes. I'm still so suspicious about that little balcony that we can't get through. There's like multiple staircases leading off of it, but I have no idea how to get there. All right, let's see if I can get to the secret bonfire of convenience. Ironically, I feel like I'm gonna die more times looking for the bonfire than I would just like going. I'll die more times looking for the bonfire than I will just like running to the boss. Motherfucker. Oh, there's more. There's another fucking guy? I forgot about him. All right, I'm gonna keep going. This whole place is absolutely the same looking. So if you're gonna have a secret bonfire, you'd have it near all the corpses in that hallway? Gotcha. Loud and clear, boss. I don't know where I'm going with that whole thought about like the internet and social stuff. I think it's just because personally I feel like I've talked about this before when we were talking about being an adrenaline junkie in Dark Souls 3 versus being slow and methodical in Dark Souls 2. I'm absolutely an adrenaline junkie. I'm absolutely a dopamine junkie. I am absolutely a fast, 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 go, 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 go kind of girl. And yeah. I think that I've been conscious recently of the fact that I don't slow down often enough to internalize things that matter to me. And I think I'm gonna start doing the thing that everybody tells you to do. I think I'm gonna start doing the thing that everyone tells you to do, which is to start journaling, to start writing a journal, a handwritten journal every day of what you're feeling. Just because like, it's all super awesome to be fucking bouncy, but if I'm so fucking Speedy Gonzalez, fucking Sonic the Hedgehog fast that I just don't absorb anything, I feel like I'm not even living my life, and I've been feeling that a lot recently. I feel like I'm not slowing down enough to breathe, and I feel like things that are happening to me are just going in one ear and out the other. Where in the moment it feels amazing and I feel amazing, but afterwards I'll forget really important things that happened just because I didn't write them down. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit better about that, a little bit better about like actually taking a daily journal where it's like, well, how was I feeling? What experience happened today? What am I looking forward to? What am I dreading? What feels awesome? What feels horrible? How is the Kaya today? Could you please give us some daily highlights, Kaya? Yeah, sure, why not? Just a little something to say, hey, today happened, and I'm not immediately forgetting about it. Because, it's just weird. It's weird to generally be happy and generally have a really positive life, where I am in a happy place, I'm in a good position in life, I'm living with my wife, I've got friends, I've got stuff that I enjoy, I'm still passionate about life in general. And just to like not have the best memory for everything. Just be like, oop, I spaced out a little bit, now this is wiped from my brain. Try jumping. To what end? Will this be worth my time? People talk a lot about being present. I think being present is important. I think it's easy to just kind of space out and stop being present in your own life. I felt that way and I want to not feel that way. You little douchebag. This little guy. This fucking dude. Drink. Let me roll. Drink. Please don't kill me. I hate when I can't stagger someone, my brain shuts down. When I can't just knock them over with a couple swings, when I can't posture break somebody, I'm just like, oh fuck, they're still standing, what do I do? I'm sorry, I hit them once with my axe and he didn't like fall over and get a concussion. What do I do next? I guess I'll just run around like a chicken and die. Run around like a chicken with my head cut off and fucking die. So I don't know. I think that if you guys are feeling like a little thin spread, a little high strung, maybe we should all just take some time to breathe a little bit more and like actually try to remember what happened to us in a given day. And that won't stop the world from being a little bit stressful, because I think the world has legitimately gotten more stressful to live in. And I think that the statistics bear that out. Like, our cost of living has been getting way higher, way faster than our increase in wages. Everything is harder to afford. Human rights are in a tough place just about everywhere, and there's just assholes trying to make the world worse in every direction. And it makes it harder to stay stable and content. It makes it harder to focus on your life when it feels like everything's on fire. Especially when the world is literally catching fire from how fucking hot it is. I just make this jump. Kind of tempted to try. I think if I angled that better, I can make that. I think I can make that if I go for it. So like the world is also getting harder around us, and I think it's important more than ever to just take care of yourself, man. Please take care of yourself. The world is so fucking hard right now. Be good to yourself. Oh no, they have poise. I know, I hate when they have poise. You kind of like that the knights are fat rolling? Me too. You're here after finding out your dogs are a bunch of liars? What happened, Kilda? What do your dogs do? I felt so bad. We were woken up at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. The cat walks into the room and she's like, meow, 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 meow. Like, just like crazy meowing, like insanity meowing. She was meowing so fucking loud. And I was like really upset. I was like, Farrah, we're trying to sleep. Fucking cut it out. Stop. Shut up. We're trying to sleep. It turns out that she had dragged her kitty wand, her little feather toy, all the way from like 2 stories down, up 3 flights of stairs, and into our bedroom at 3 a.m. because she just really wanted to see us, and she just really wanted to play with us. And that doesn't mean that it's cool to just come in and start screaming her head off on a work night at 3 a.m. But I did feel a little guilty for being, you know, annoyed at her, because she's just a little fucking kitty. She's just a little kitty who really wanted to play with her favorite people. And she doesn't understand that 3 a.m. is kind of a hard time to do that. And it's not fully her fault that she doesn't get that. She doesn't understand how hard it is for humans to wake up at 3 a.m. when they got work the next morning. She just wanted to spend time with her favorite people. Yeah, look at that. That little fucker right there in her cone of shame. Your dogs woke you up at like 4:50 a.m. to get breakfast. They didn't follow you downstairs to let them outside. And they woke up your little sister at 5 to get fed again. Yeah. Yeah. The pet special. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm starving. If only someone would feed me. You feed them. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm starving. If only somebody would feed me. Yeah. Little dickheads. I love pets. I can't imagine a life without pets. Because yes, they're expensive, they're high emotional maintenance, and someday you do have to say goodbye. But I can't imagine living a life without pets. Sir? Can I take a drink, please? No, 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 no. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he still has poise. What the fuck? He has poise. Finally, I got that guy to stagger. Oh my god, it's true. You can knock them over a little bit. Okay, good to know. So supposedly there could be a bonfire in here. Supposedly. If I'm very lucky. Drink. Drink now. How is my best approach on this guy, huh? What's my best approach? Oh. Take a swing. Take a swing. Let me drink. Thank you. Whack. Whack. Yeah, okay. We're free to explore. Now, guys, if you were a bonfire, try rear. Where would you be? Smooth and silky stone. No bonfire here. The running attacks look very parryable. I keep forgetting I can parry with an axe. I keep forgetting parrying is an option with the hand axe. I don't see a bonfire though. I don't think this is the bonfire room. If you were the boss, if you were a bonfire room, you'd be in front of the boss door, but this is Dark Souls. Specifically Dark Souls 2. Honestly, I guess the boss runs were always kind of brutally long. Dark Souls 1 and 2. It wasn't until 3 in Elden Ring when they started giving you bonfires right next to the boss door. So there's no bonfire room up here, is there? Where the fuck is my shortcut, huh? Demon Souls as well? Yeah, Demon Souls was brutal. Demon Souls was the hardest because the whole fucking level was the checkpoint. It was literally like World 1-1, World 1-2, World 1-3, like a fucking Mario game. Okay, let's look around. Let's actually explore a little bit. No bonfire here, just a shot straight to the ground. Maybe it's just on the floor. Maybe I go all the way to the floor. Maybe. Uh-oh. You're fucking kidding me. You are absolutely joking me. That's my fault for not doing a running jump. That's my fault! That killed me. That did kill me. That absolutely killed me. I could live that in real life? Yeah. I don't think you'd sprain an ankle making that jump in real life. Could have made that jump in real life. We found the waist-high fence. Welcome to Dark Souls 2 fall damage. It's horrendous. Crunch. Give me one of these. Aw, thank you. Alright. We're healed. Just think, you take even more damage if you're carrying heavier gear. Is that a thing? You actually get more fall damage the heavier you are in Dark Souls 2? I don't think another Dark Souls game does that. You're kidding me. It actually takes how fucking chunked up your inventory is? Oh my god. That's kind of funny though. That is kind of funny. I appreciate that on a humor scale. In Dark Souls 2, you take more fall damage the more you're carrying. Fuck me. You know, I always say it's nice to have like depth in games and have mechanics that aren't immediately explained, to have things that are like mysterious little secrets, nuggets of information for you to figure out. It's really cool when a game surprises you with something that's not like explicitly in the tutorial. It makes the world feel like in-depth, three-dimensional, and alive. Fuck me. I had no idea. I still think that's cool. Like, that's a nice thing. That's neat. But goddamn, never would have guessed. Hup. What over here? Have I been over here yet? Hello, are you secretly guarding a bonfire, Mr. Sir? Are you guarding a bonfire? Let me go exploring. Let's find out. Ow. What the fuck? No, this is just a different staircase to get down, isn't it? That's literally just a different staircase. Okay, there's no point to being down there. Fair enough. Excuse me, guys. I almost stepped a little too bouncy. Oh my god! They're following me. Okay. Up. They're weirdly good at following me down here. I guess they are expert adventurers who have been down here longer than I have, but I'm fucking surprised when NPCs can navigate this shit. So if you were a bonfire, would you be back here? If you were a bonfire, would you be over this way? Well, we failed to find the bonfire. There is a bonfire in here, right? That was the wall? Whoa, which one? Down here or up above? Like, am I too late? Or is it somewhere in here? Hi, Janie. Welcome in. Dark Souls 2 is a good game? Yes, correct. I don't know. I'm trying to open these. I'm not seeing any hidden wall interactions. Unless I need to also hit a switch. Up above, you walked past the message on the floor that was facing it. Okay, so it's like just it's like one drop above this one, isn't it? It's like one drop before this. It's like the last step I was on before I got down here. All right, learn that for later. Woo! Excuse me. No, let me through! Let me through! Let me through! There's a lot of messages on the ground on this area, and most of them just say hooray for pointless, so I wasn't sure. I got Dark Soul 2'd. Man, I would kill for the ability to have iframes still going through a door. Another Dark Souls 2 mechanic. No safety in the door frame. Peak Souls 2, Peak Souls 2. For them, exploring this dungeon has the adventure consuming their entire adult lives. For me, it's been fucking Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. It's Monday and I completely forget how this works. I also have the key. I have the key to the early temple door now. We got it a while ago. We got a key that should let me in the first tomb door we ever saw. I don't know why I'd go there. Oh, I bet you that's for the gang squad room. That's the way to the gang squad. Is that way. That's probably what that is. I think. They wanted people to stop doing run-bys, just running through the enemies like they did in Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls. So they stopped it. Yeah. Yeah. They said, hey, you can't just run to the fog wall and get to the boss. Fuck you. And everyone hated it. And everyone hated it. And I don't think anyone's happy with that change. Nobody's like, oh my god. This made my gameplay experience so much more real. Instead of just like, Oh my god. I didn't even see the guy. Invaders like it. I bet invaders fucking love that shit, huh? Okay, so you're telling me it was up here? Like somewhere along this wall? I don't think so. Excuse me, buddy. Okay. I'm running and I'm spamming the A button on these walls to see if any of them open. I need to know if any of these walls open up for me. Because hidden doors in this game, you have to run up against them and spam A. And eventually the wall will open for you. I don't know. Like, I'm seeing the looted room. This is looted, right? I'm not sure it's... I don't know where I'm going. Did I go too far again? Great name? Because none of this looks or feels right. None of this looks or feels right to me. Drink. I think you're one floor up. I'm one floor above where I should be? Okay. Worth a shot. Or on the wrong side? Yeah, like you said, everything looks the same here, so I'm not really sure. I could go over there. Technically. But I don't think I can get back up now. I don't think I can get back up. This place sucks to explain, yeah. Like, it could be that one, right? It could be here. I did it. You did do it. But to what purpose, buddy? We did it. But for what? Yeah, none of these doors open. None of these walls open up. I think this is the last place we can be. No, we can fall a little farther. Can I get off of this without dying, though? Because that place is useless. That side of the wall is useless to me. Maybe we go this way. These all feel so empty. There's nothing here. I'm not sure I believe in bonfire. I'm not sure I believe in secret bonfire room. I'm starting to have so many doubts. Unless it's like literally on that ledge. I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's real. It's really the only place I have to go anymore. I think we just die from here. Maybe I put on the cat ring and I don't die. Kitty ring, kitty ring, kitty ring. Hmm. Yeah! Yeah! Like, where else would you put a bonfire in here, huh? I don't know. Alright, left-handed attacks only. Oh, excuse me! Excuse me, buddy! I didn't see you there, my bad. My bad. Drink. There's another one! Fuck! They're multiplying. Excuse me, dudes. Let me drink. Okay, go for this one. Don't let him heal. I swear to God, I'm gonna backstab this dude. Yeah! Yeah! Get that hitbox! Dark Souls 2 jank. Coming in clutch. Okay, fair. That's a good shield. Someone gonna get their ass kicked? I think so. Doo-doo. Alright, let's go. There can't be a bonfire up here. Where would it go? Where'd the bonfire be, man? I'll figure it out on the way down next time. We gone from Horsefuck Valley to Nightfuck Pit. Ah, the nights aren't that bad. Hi, lady. You forever shall rot, lady. Wait, she's doing the big. Does she damage me here? She does. Okay, that is damage. I wasn't certain. You summoning, lady. That's a really slow summon. Really slow summon, and she got Velstad on her first pull. Is it always Velstad first? It can't be. Surely not. I think ignoring him and just fucking DPSing her is best. I think ignoring him and DPSing her is the way. Surely she didn't summon someone else just now. Surely she didn't. Madness of the Abyss split into 4 personas and all of them are women. All of them. Oh, got they hormones. Ow. Yeah, that's not so bad. Come in with some healing and just ignore Velstad and that's okay. Does she always summon Velstad first, or was that just bad luck? Mog was not the bad guy. I still can't believe Mog wasn't the bad guy. Elden Ring DLC was fucking insane. Bad luck? That was just bad luck? What's the other thing? She summons, like, skeletons and knights and stuff, right, actually? I think Velstad might be the best possible first summon because he's completely ignorable. He's completely ignorable. You can ignore the fuck out of Velstad. The only thing that killed me there was her. Her little machine gun, pop, pop, pop. She can summon skeletons and pigs. She can summon piggies. The little piggies? Why is that her summoning pool? Why is that her summoning pool? What was Auto Moderator doing on YouTube? What do you do on YouTube? What do you do on YouTube, Auto Mod? What the fuck is that? Why piggies? Why are piggies the other thing that she summons? If she's like a queen of darkness. I get the skeletons. I think we can all say we understand the skeleton aspect of that. Fuck it, I'm going this way. Hup! Okay, I can't do that. I can't do that one. I really wanted to do that one, but I think there's an invisible wall. I don't know, maybe the misconception that pigs are unclean? Is that a thing in Japan as well? How widespread is the idea that pigs are filthy? Like, where does that come from? I know that's the thing in, like, Western civilization. I don't know if that's as much a thing in Japan, that, like, pigs are just gross as is or something. Well, you did go that way. I went that way and I did not make it across the balcony. Because Nishandra thinks that, Alana thinks that, Bacon's evil, clearly. That's the kind of jumping that would get you a Red Bull sponsorship. You can fucking fly in this game, but I think there's a wall there. I don't think I can go over that balcony. The pigs in this game are called corpse eaters? You're fucking kidding me. What did the piggies ever do? What did piggies ever do to John Miyazaki, huh? Mr. John Miyazaki himself. In Porco Rosso, they say better to be a pig than a fascist. Yup. Fucking right. Should I watch Porco Rosso sometime? I've never been interested in, like, flying World War I piggies. But I'll watch anything that's anti-fascist. I want to do this one more time, just out of curiosity. Like, was that a misalignment, or can I seriously not do this? Yeah, the lip of the ceiling stops you. It's not an invisible wall. There's, like, a lip on the top of the overhang that stops you from getting in there. It's neat. You just saw that the other day? Fair enough. Pigs being filthy is something you only see with farmers who never clean their pens. In the wild, pigs are extremely cleanly. Aww. Aww. I think that wild boars are one of the only, like, dangerous animals left in the entire United Kingdom. They hunted wolves, bears, and fucking, like, even giant elk to, like, extinction. Boars, still around. Only boars. That just means you need to space your jump. I'm not sure that jump is possible, but that's really one of the only places I can think of to have a bonfire. Like, yes, we could space the jump slightly differently, but I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure that that's still possible. We've been able to get away with some insane jumps in this area, but I'm not sure that place is actually accessible. Dark Souls got a lot of inspiration from D&D, which has made people think bows are dex weapons and not strength. Yeah, it takes a fuck ton of arm strength to pull back a bow. If you guys have ever tried to do archery in real life, you would know. And some of you, many of you do know. Bow is hard to pull. Bow is really hard to pull. Oh my god, Marissa, when you said I've been here already, I've seen that guy. I killed him forever ago. I've been on this balcony. This isn't a secret. Fuck, I'm not supposed to be here. I got the spacing okay, but like, there's no benefit to being here. Now what? I'll fucking show you now what. Oh fuck. I'll show you now what. I'll show you now what. I'll fucking show you now what. Okay. I didn't expect that was your game. I didn't know that was my game either. God damn. I'm sorry, I just no-clipped into the back rooms. I didn't know that was possible, but there you have it. Got any other requests? What do you want to see next, huh? What do you want to see next? You think a big reason the boars are still around is because pigs who are released or will escape into the wild rapidly revert to boars. Really? Is that actually a thing, Melon? That's insane. Do they just, like, is it kind of like, okay, chickens. There's a bunch of hens. There's no rooster. Chickens will actually transition and develop like a comb and wattle and be like a rooster if the hens don't have any rooster for a long enough period. When you say pigs rapidly revert to boars, does it like that, like an actual transformation in living pigs? Or is it like they just evolve really quickly back into being boars? They start really quickly breeding for piggies with bigger tusks and, I don't know, more boar-like features. Also, if you guys want to request some more music, we're getting a little low. There's lots of room in the queue for more songs if you want to hear some songs. Can confirm, domesticated piggies go feral very easily. No way. Stress makes them grow hair? What the fuck? Piggies just transform into boars? That's crazy. Hi, boar. Oh, damn, almost 3 years. Why do I feel like that's your origin story? Boar, were you a wild boar, like, originally? Or did you just, like, escape from a farm after years of being pampered, and the stress just turned you into a boar that kicks trees? Oh, speaking of, Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Speak of the devil and there's Boar right the fuck now, huh? Like, that feels like it has the lighting that would make me think there's a bonfire there. But I'm not seeing anything else that is convincing me of bonfire presence. Bonfires? I don't believe they're real. I don't think they exist. Can I get up here? I can't. Okay. My character is fully stuck. My character is fully stuck. How do I get out of this? Holy shit, she's stuck! Oh. Okay. Sorry, the server was lagging. Input latency. Server's back online. We're good to go. Just had a little bit of lag there. Sir, stop it. Homeward Bone, never mind. Homeward Bone, never mind. Fuck you, dropping man. Wall stuck. Okay. The challenge to beat this woman left-handed continues. Am I stamina back? Roll away. Ow. Okay, so that does a lot of front-loaded damage. Oh, my health. Oh, my health. It's skeletons! It's skeletons! Okay. So she has no health, but she does have skeletons now. She has the fucking Zelda side B? She has Zelda side B? No way. I forgot she had Zelda side B. We just run in, take a couple hits, run away. We just run in, take a couple hits, run off. Because I think I can still just kind of ignore these skeletons. Oh! That's an explosion. Okay, my bad. My bad. Drink. No. Not like this! Easy fight, though. She's a bit squalid. Now hear me out. I don't need to hear you out, Jelly Bucket. You're right. Regeared, of course you get a hug. How you doing today? You are an escaped piggy? There's no universe where Boar wasn't born on a farm.
That's a lot of clams!
Your butt's a lot of clams. Your butt is a lot of clams. I could swear I looked it up once, and I think that... I think in some languages, like, the name Kaya means born in a barn. I'm trying to remember. There's, like, something I remember looking up. Like, it was either my fucking name or a character I made in a fucking game, where I looked up the actual name meaning of it, and it was, like, born in a barn. I was just like, okay. Going back to D&D, how it inspired a lot of fantasy in Japan, you have to remember that TSR was mostly nerds that thought studded leather was a thing. TSR? TSR. What was TSR? Is that like the original D&D company? It was nerds that thought studded leather armor was a thing. It thought that greatswords weighed like 25 pounds for no reason. Mistook longswords and bastard swords for arming swords and longswords. Yeah, it was just a bunch of people saying, hey, fantasy stuff is cool. Like, literally just inventing it in their bedroom. It wasn't super heavily researched. Just made some stuff up. Longbows. You need dexterity to use longbow because you're aiming the longbow. No, honey. No, honey. You gotta draw that thing back. You need your entire arm to use the longbow. That shit's hard. That's a strength weapon. TSR was the original creators of D&D? Yeah. What did that stand for? Something something realms? What's TSR? I know, like, Gary Gygax and other couple of people. Wait, shoutouts to D&D 1.0's Harlot Table? What's the Harlot Table? I've never heard of D&D 1.0's Harlot Table. What does that mean? Yeah. Oh, she didn't do her big explosion. I distracted her. This looks like piggies instead of skeletons. This is a different summon animation. It's skeletons. Fair enough. God, you can get so much DPS on her before she even wakes up. Ow, fair. Woo, okay! I let the skeleton get in on me. I got impatient and I immediately got killed. Fair. Hi, Dan, what's up? FromSoft is really putting anything in this game. I summoned Greater Piggy. I mean, it's really unique. I think the one thing that Dark Souls 2 accomplishes is that it is, hands down, it has the most variety in the world, variety in the enemies, variety in the bosses out of any Souls game. Elden Ring doesn't count because that's an Elden Ring game that's different. But for just Souls games, this one has the biggest world with the most unique stuff in it. You knew one of Gary Gygax's nieces? Fair enough. Ah! Ah! There is a whole table you could roll for women and brothels. Ah, there is a women table labeled as the fucking harlot table. That's ridiculous. I know there's like teenager memes that like when you first do your first campaign of D&D, there's always got to be somebody when you're all like fucking like teenagers, you're playing D&D for the first time ever. There's gonna be somebody at every table who's like, yeah, what are we doing in town? You guys go to the shops. I'm going to the brothel. I'm going to the brothel. I roll for sex with whore. I roll for the hooker. And like, that's a big fucking meme that somebody, there's always some edgelord who's like, oh my god, we're in a fantasy world where we can do anything. I'm gonna look for the hookers immediately. I didn't realize that was actually a thing in 1.0, like an official thing in the first fucking D&D fucking guidebook. Officially sponsored harlot table. Today I have learned. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to think about that. I think that's just justifying everyone who thought it was really funny when they were fucking 14 years old. Time to go to the brothel so you can pay for someone to cry. Time to go to the brothel so I can pay for someone to cry my adventuring worries into. Exactly. 70s fantasy was just like that. Yeah. Yeah. Pulp fantasy. Oh, explosion. What is this? I'm sorry. That was an explosion buried in the ground behind me? That was a fucking bouncing Betty behind me was what that was? Oh my god, that triggered the most random memory. That triggered the most random ass memory in my head. Hold on. I remember when I was flipping through like Sunday comics as a kid, this is something that I don't think anyone who's under the age of 30 will remember. But you used to get newspapers every week sometimes if your parents wanted them. You'd get newspapers delivered to your door. And every Sunday they'd have comics. They'd have big old comic stuff. They'd have Garfield and fucking Boondocks and fucking I don't know what else. They'd just have a bunch of comics in the back. And you'd read these silly little comics. This one strip comic that would make you laugh or giggle or something. I remember once I was flipping through and one of the comics, I forget which one it was having a dramatic ass storyline about some soldier who stepped on a bouncing Betty mine and their friend watched this happen. And all they knew together was that if he stepped off that mine, the second that he did, it was going to bounce up into the air and blow him in half. And they were just saying their tearful goodbyes as this dude is stuck on this mine knowing that there is no way out of it. He is straight up dead if he moves. And just like me, like 7 years old, looking for Garfield because I want to laugh about lasagna for half a second. I just stumbled across and I was like, what the fuck? This is so screwed up, Doonesbury. I think that was the one, Grizz. I think that's the one. It was one of those where like the art style wasn't goofy enough to me, so I always skipped right past it. It was like, oh yeah, this looks like an adult for the comic for adults. I don't care. There's nothing stupid happening here. Where's my Calvin and Hobbes? Where's my fucking Garfield? Where's my, I don't know, the other things I liked growing up. I'm struggling to remember the exact comics I got excited for on Sunday. But I was looking for funny, lighthearted, stupid stuff, and I wasn't expecting, oh my god, my friend is dying to a landmine and our time is ticking down currently. And that just stuck in my head forever. Forever. Imagine if even in your own fantasy you can only get laid by paying up. Gary Gygax is a very conservative Christian man. I wonder how he felt about like the satanic panic. Everybody's like, oh, D&D is the devil. If Gary Gygax is super Christian, how did he feel about every fucking Christian cult on the planet being like, D&D is actually devilish? That must have made him mad as hell. Did he get excommunicated by his church? For being a devil-worshipping Satanist and making D&D. These skeletons are piggies, huh? That is skeletons again. Alright, fair enough. Maybe I will take out the dudes. Maybe I'll take out the boys. Yeah, take out 2 boys. Woo! Fuck me! Okay, yeah, just do a wind-up from downtown. Why not? Guess you're going for traumatic comedy? No. No, I don't think they're even going. I don't know, man. I think they just did. They were trying to do a storyline. They decided they had been silly for long enough. They need to add some drama. Let's have somebody dying to a landmine. Why not? But to be fair to Sunday comics and how I just went all nostalgic about, oh, I used to love waiting for comics in the fucking newspaper every weekend. Most Sunday newspaper comics suck dick. Most of them sucked absolute ass. Almost every weekly comic that's ever existed has gotten to the point where they are on contract to make a comic every single day and a big color comic every weekend. And when you are forced to try and make a joke every day for up to 30 years of your life, you run out of ideas really fucking fast and you get washed the fuck out. And Garfield was never funny unless you were like under the age of 10, period. A lot of those other ones just straight up not funny. It was a horrific and horrendous thing to get excited for every week because most of those comics are absolutely talentless bullshit that are just so fucking boring. So fucking boring. Calvin and Hobbes is one of the only legitimate ones. Thinking about the Satanic Panic makes me say thank God for the internet because people were so bored right then. People still get fucking up in butts over the stupidest things. The internet hasn't solved that. People will still just randomly be like, oh, whatever is ruining the world. They're just more political about it now, even more political than they used to be. Gary would go around telling people that they're crybabies during the Satanic Panic. Respect. I do love that. That's fucking funny. Y'all are bitches. Like, I believe in Jesus, and y'all being babies about it. I respect that opinion. You just watch VTubers for inspiration. Aw. Aw. Mara, how you doing today? Let me turn the music back on. It paused on this song. Let me get through the door first. So, like the polar opposite of weekly manga? Yes. American Sunday comics are the polar opposite of weekly manga. It's just the most talentless, lazy, no-effort bullshit every single week. Satanic Panic is still going on? Yes. I wouldn't say early 2000s is still going on, but people randomly assigning things to Satan, people randomly saying this is satanic or ruining the world is still happening. Oh, I don't understand this medium or this genre or this topic or this hobby. Satan. Oh, that was the explosion. She decided to do it after all. Alright, let's go. We got Velstat! We rolled a Velstat! We're so lucky! We got so lucky it's Velstat, my boy! Oh, okay. He heard me cheering. He considered that disrespectful. I can't say it's not. Whack. Because this makes the fight just run in, get one hit, run away. Velstat can't really do much to stop me. He's not that fast. So I just have to be careful around Alana and we're good. She can teleport me into the Velstat, which makes things more complicated. But ultimately, it's not so bad. Dong. Whack. Okay, whack. Run. Don't let Velstat get me. Don't let Velstat get me. Uh-oh. He's coming to get me! He's coming to get me! Beat her left-handed, let's go! What is she doing? What is this? What is this move? Okay, that's Explosion 2.0. Gotcha. Whack. Ah! Okay. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing bad. We're doing horrible. Take a drink. Where is she? What is she doing now? Big explosion? Big explosion. Okay. Okay, we're good. Just keep this up. Run away. You mostly love Castles and Crusades for a TRPG. I am really not tuned into the systems I'm in mostly. When I'm playing, I don't really pay too much attention to the system we're running. I leave that to the DMs and their preference. My favorite campaigns ever have been in Pathfinder, though. Pathfinders have been my favorite campaigns. Ha! Left-handed, you're welcome. Thank you for the challenge, Marissa. Let's fucking go. What a woman, I know. Isn't she a hottie? What's up, Marin? How you doing today? Alana, a verified baddie. A verified baddie. Ah! Thank you for the gifties, I appreciate it. Oh my god, you got Dan? Let's fucking go. You got Dan, Billy, and Mar. Ah! As well as Sullivan and Aarondahl. Let's fucking go. Yeah, okay. We beat her left-handed. Fuck yeah, let's go. Thank you, Marissa. I appreciate the support very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do I get a bonfire as a reward? Do they give me a bonfire for that? Surely we get a bonfire, right? They would never not give us a bonfire. That's not what happens. Also, hi, Sylvain. Welcome in. Oh, grazie. Oh, one of my favorite characters you played was the Pathfinder War Priest. Oh, my favorite right now is the Pathfinder 2 Monk. I'm playing a Pathfinder 2 Monk with absolutely no key. She only uses brawling skills, and I love her so much. Don't backtrack? No, backtrack. I backtrack now, right? We backtrack. I go right back out and I die to that big hallway, right? That's what we do. I never found the other bonfire in that room, and I don't care. We're here now. We did it. Enjoy your emotes, everybody. Thank you, Marissa. Let's get the fuck in here. You said War Priest, and I thought you said Warforged, and I was immediately thinking about how I want to play a Warforged character again. I love Warforged. They're such a fun fucking, like, race to play in D&D and Pathfinder. I love playing the mech girls so much. You seen Dustbloods? I haven't seen anything new on it. I know there was something about, like, they told us about all the classes we're getting, and I find that really hard to internalize without actually having visuals to go with it. So I don't know what the fuck is happening in Dustbloods, except for it's a battle royale, and that's weird. I still think it's weird to have a battle royale Souls game. Actually, let me go spend my souls really quick. Speaking of souls, let me go spend my souls real quick before I start the dragon fight. Frey, this was your least favorite boss in the game? What, Alana? She's one of the ones I've never had an issue with personally. For the struggle I had was with the fucking lions. I was getting wrecked by, the kitty lions, the double lion fight. They destroyed me. And it's not just because of the run to them. I was legitimately just dying to the lions and I felt embarrassed. She always summons Velstadt for you like 5 times. Yeah, I realized that I think that the play is just run around Velstadt. Just run away from Velstadt and punch her. And Velstadt will never catch up to you in a meaningful way. That's my pro tip, that's my piece of advice. She summons Velstadt, just don't interact with Velstadt. Leave him in the background, he does nothing. The fact you get 2 summon signs after the boss fight is worrying? Yeah, don't worry about it. I just left a completely empty room. I made my way away from a completely empty, meaningless room, so don't you worry your neverminds about it, okay? John Frumsoft says the Duskbloods will be literally anything but Bloodborne 2. I know! That actually broke my heart a little bit. To find out that fucking Duskbloods was not going to be Dark Souls 2, or Bloodborne 2 made me so sad. I was so sad that it's not just Bloodborne 2. I wanted Bloodborne 2. But, I mean, I thought Night Rain was gonna suck, and Night Rain was really fun. I thought Night Rain was gonna suck ass, and I love Night Rain, so maybe Duskbloods is fine too, right? Maybe it's fine. Castles and Crusades, you gotta make your own spin on playable robots called the Replicates. Fuck yeah. Biomechanical entries based off the replicas from Signalis. I actually haven't finished Signalis. My wife started playing Signalis. We saw the first bits of it, and it wasn't really a good day for streaming. It wasn't, we didn't have fun with the stream of it, so we never went back to playing it. I'd love to see Signalis more someday. I hear so many good things about it. We made a really cool Warforged who, after losing his purpose, was turned into a warlock by a unicorn. What? And tasked with healing the forests of the world. Jelly Bucket, can I have that Warforged story, please? Can I steal that? I want to get a job from a unicorn. Hi! Hey, Sleepy. Oh my god, I forgot about the first charge. It's Bloodborne 2, but it's not. It's a battle royale. It can't be Bloodborne 2 if it's a battle royale. It just happens to be set in the world, right? Oh god. Yeah, go for it. Thanks. Stealing OC. Stealing OC sounds great. What are you doing? What are you doing, dragon? Hi. Your tail is still in the fucking... Okay, whatever. I understand. Hit him in the face. Yeah, face damage. What is this? Is this fire straight downwards? Kind of. Woo! Alright, we're relearning the boss. Your Warforged's chosen name is Purpose? Aww, I love that. I love characters with a chosen name. Let's fucking go. And also, since we're hype training, I'll just snooze the ads until the hype train's over. We'll snooze ads until we're out of hype. You're having so much fun with the D&D 5 caster warlock with endless bravado, leading around a gang of thieves. Oh, cool. I can't play casters in tabletop games. I get too stressed out about thinking that I have limited spell casts. I like being Big Bonkus, who just bonks. I like being Big Bonkus and you just have infinite bonk resource. You want to bonk somebody? You can do that. I know that some systems try to give you special attacks you have limited access to, but just having I have an action and I'm going to choose how to use my action with Big Bonk makes me happy. That's what I want out of life. I don't want to think about am I wasting resources for later. Did I prepare the right spells today? Did I prepare the right spells? I think it's what stresses me out the most. I have to choose what spell I'm bringing, and I have to be careful about it. Which I know not every system does, but it stresses me out when it does happen. Good thing you brought extra axes. Yeah, this guy's gonna eat my durability. I also have a repair powder. Oh my god, he almost snapped me. Ow. So it looks like I take more durability if I'm hitting the toesies. But the head and the hitting him in the chest spike doesn't take as much durability. Okay, you can't just roll through that. Good enough. Roll. He's gonna breathe fire. He's gonna breathe fire. So hitting the toesies makes my axe go sad. Ow. Jesus Christ. Drink. Make this the run. Ah. Okay, fair enough. Oh, what's he doing? Drink. Roll. Woo, we're okay! We are okay, everybody. I missed the face. Ow! I got a drink again and I'm scared. Okay. He's just going fast. This boss is pretty easy, I say as he comes in for the kill. I say as he comes in for the kill. Oh. Ow! I got a drink again! Uh oh. Okay. We're fine. He has a poison cloud, but that's okay. I'm just gonna find him over here. Yeah. I just needed one more hit. Motherfucker. Hit him one more time! Yeah! Easy game for babies! Easy game for babies! Baby game for babies! Fuck yeah! Just in time for me to go piss. Easy fight, motherfucker. Star Child, welcome in, hello. Looks like you got hit with a giant Hollow Knight nail. Yeah, like a giant nail from Hollow Knight, straight up.
That's a lot of clams.
That was a lot of clams, thank you. Oh my god, we whooped the shit out of him. Hell yeah, everybody. Hell yes. It's not the first try, but it was the second try. What does Yorg's ring do? Sometimes deflect spells? That feels like such a bullshit ring. Like, I would be so annoyed if I went to PvP someone and their random deflection just happened to go off. What the fuck? He's just a less interesting Calamite. Yes, it's just a more boring Calamite the dragon. Well done, I gotta piss. I gotta pee, you guys. I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs and pee really quick. And we'll be back to try the obnoxious Gank Squad arena. I'll be back in like 3 minutes, okay? And we'll catch up on chat too. Fucked up, this bro was just hanging out and motherfuckers kept just coming to start beef. I know, poor dragon. Okay, I gotta be either B though. Hold on, I gotta pee. Oh, it's too late. Come for you. Ah!
Boom!
No way! No way you made that shot! Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking take his arm off. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright. Let's just... This one gives me a purple rupee, you mother... What about you? 10. A recovery heart! A single 1 heart heal! What? What the fuck is this? What is it? What does he mean he'll give me my crack? What does this mean? Yes, exactly. Lilith, I'm gonna kick your ass. Lilith, I will fucking destroy you. Lilith, I will fucking kick your fucking ass and smash another 900 times. What the hell? Okay. For those of you without context. Okay, there it goes. For those of you without context, I was asking earlier, what's the what's the hotkey to hold your breath? And Lilith told me E. Guess what? E gets you out of the fucking... It gets you out of the fucking. You go out of the fucking if you hit E. We literally have a 20. We literally have a 20. Stand.
Stand.
They can't possibly blackjack us. They blackjacked us.
Just one of those days.
Remember, guys, you can't do anything new up there. Oh. What is this? What is that? I thought he couldn't do anything new.
Where are you?
I'm loading in, you fucking impatient whore.
It's not my fault you take so long.
You're sitting there saying, oh, it's just so special to be here doing this together while you're riding off into the distance without a second thought.
You're such a fucking salty kipper today. What's wrong with you?
I wanted to hang out with you, you fucking butthole. Get over here.
Yeah, well, that makes one of us. So fucking needy. Let me have my space. Yeah, get bold. Fuck!
Hi. Hi, everybody. Oh, let me catch up on chat a little bit. Let me catch up because you guys were talking a lot during that boss fight and I missed some of it. So let me scroll back up and catch up to where we were. Hi, welcome back. I hope you all had a good piss or grab some snacks or something. Thank you for the hype train, Marissa. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the emote. You can get the spear from the boss soul. Oh, the boss soul is something I can use to get that big spear. I think I actually want to go get that. I think I want to go get that spear. I think I want to go get that spear and save it for New Game Plus. You out of Warforged, there's a dragon blood sorcerer charged by dragon eggs in their torso. That's so cool. Oh, I love that, Kilda. That's such a cool plot. I think that it's easy to get used to dragons. Be like, oh, dragons are in every fantasy game. We played so much Skyrim, blah, 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 blah. But I remember being like a bright-eyed fucking 13-year-old Kaya and just being like, dragons are the coolest thing ever, and I want to be a dragon rider and have a dragon who's my friend and dragon. And I think that little part of me is still in there, and I just need to remember to say hi to her every once in a while and remember that dragons are in fact really fucking cool. This axe is not familiar with defeat. Look at my endurance! You can see it just next to my Estus flask. Look at that little red bar under the axe. It just barely made it through the fight. Just barely made it through the fight. Despite the fact that I was punching it in the toes and just breaking everything, it didn't fully break. It's fine. Not sure you'd ever want to go wizard, but spontaneous caster hits that sweet spot. Yeah, like sorcerers are spontaneous, aren't they? I didn't know warlocks were spontaneous. I thought warlocks had to prep their spells too. But do they not? This is just a less interesting Calamite. Calamite? That's fair. He does have less of a moveset than Calamite, but better lore. This dragon, I think literally was a friend of the entire kingdom? Or is the dragon just a friend of one person here, like one woman or one knight? But this dragon was friendly. And then a knight decided to try and slay it, stabbed it through the heart. It released these horrific poisonous gases that killed the entire kingdom, and the dragon was left alone with the ruins of what was once its friendship, killing everything by mistake because somebody else decided to come attack it. And this is just us going to put them out of their misery, which sucks. Poor dragon. That spear has a Santier Spear moveset? Oh, okay. Calamite is a more boring meteor who is a more boring Bale who's just the more boring dragon from Mario Odyssey. I don't even remember the dragon from Mario Odyssey, I can't lie. Oh yeah, wait a second. It was like the one place in all of Mario Odyssey that just randomly got less cartoony. And it's like this random Dark Souls castle in the middle of like a void space and there was a fucking dragon on it. God, that's a throwback. It's a very awful percent chance to deflect spells. I mean, yes. Wouldn't that make it just worse if you're like, crown, my second crown. I have a second crown. Where's my crown inventory? Crown of the Sunken King, crown of the Ivory King. Oh, this crown is much better. You should see me in a fucking crown. You should see me in a crown, motherfuckers. It is I, the queen of this realm. It is I, the queen of this realm. I do think I want to go get boss weapons. I think I want to go get boss weapons out of this. And, then we'll move on to the most unfun part of any DLC. A triple crown winner soon. I will be the best Uma. The very best Uma. Sorcerers, warlocks, summoners, magesses have spontaneous casting. I like spontaneous casting more than, oh, I gotta plan ahead. Shut the fuck up. I don't want any one of you to take that, like, as a fucking mark on my personality that I don't like planning ahead. Just whatever you're about to say, just stuff it back in your pocket, okay? You just take that stupid comment and put it in your pocket. I don't want to hear it. Clip. I think once you have all the crowns, you can get the Giga Crown. Oh, I want the Giga Crown. Oh, I want the Giga Crown so bad. I want the Giga Crown. I want a Giga Crown. For those of you who don't know how the DLCs work in Dark Souls 2, there are 3 DLCs, and they are all structured the same exact way. 3 DLCs, they all work in the same exact way. You have to find a hidden key item somewhere in the world of Dark Souls 2. You then have to find a shrine that corresponds to that item. Once you have the item and the shrine, you can progress, teleport away into a distant land, the Sunken City, the Frozen Wastelands, the burning old Ivory Keep. All 3 of them work the same way. There's 2 bosses you have to kill. You have to kill to get through the zone. There's 1 boss you have to kill, then a second boss. The second boss gives you a crown for the storyline, for the official storyline. Then there's a 3rd boss. Every DLC has a 3rd boss. The 3rd boss is down an alley, a side alley that also has a hidden key to it that you might not know to go down originally. And if you choose to go down that side alley and fight that optional boss down that optional side alley, you will find yourself in the middle of an area that was designed for multiplayer. It was meant to be co-op together. It was meant to be you and your 3 best friends going through the game like, wee, I'm having so much fun. And if you play it solo, it's just brutal and ugly, and it's a long gap between bonfires. It's hard, it's full of enemies, there's no checkpoints. And at the end of it, you fight a boss that was designed to be fought against multiple people at once. Every DLC area adds this. Every single DLC area adds this. And for this one, it's like a bunch of poisonous pitfalls, followed by fighting 3 humans at once, like 3 PvP-style human NPCs at once, known as the Gank Squad. These were the first time I ever did a DLC optional boss. 2 years ago when I first came here, this is the first time I ever dealt with these optional areas. And the Gank Squad boss fight was so fucking annoying, that I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. I was gonna leave a boss untouched. I never leave bosses untouched, but this time, yeah. I'll stop killing this boss, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it, so I'm not gonna do it. But this time, it's my goal. It's my goal to get back to the gang squad and show them who's boss. I need to. I need to do it. Drink. Where's my poison moss? Do I not have any poison cures? This one. Go, Dragon Charm. So my goal today is to find my way back to the Gank Squad bosses and to make sure I actually kill them this time because they embarrassed me. They embarrassed me the last time I was here. They were officially the last thing in this game that embarrassed me to the point I gave up on my challenge run and stopped and never came back. And I uninstalled Dark Souls 2 instantly once I was done streaming. You plan ahead too much, that's why you have anxiety. That's also why you play things like Vagrant or Vintage Story and Project Zomboid, because you actually have plans and strategies. Don't give up. Maybe this one's dry roots too. Waiting for your turn in tabletop reminds you of elementary school. What the fuck, man? You're not waiting your turn to read, you're listening to your friends having their own heroic adventures. And then you get to read your part of the story. Trying to plan always means the DM will put you in a scenario where those prepared spells are useless. Listen, a good DM knows how to put you in a point of stress where you feel like you've got the wrong spells for the job for a little while. And then there will be a brief shining moment where that exact thing that you were ready for that day, that's your time to shine. A real good DM, a real good DM keeps you on your fucking toes. You won't be thrown a bunch of things that are super weak to the one thing you were ready for today. You won't be given it an easy ride. But they will give you your hero moment to be like, oh man, I'm so glad I brought Fireball today. I'm so glad I brought Fireball, it's finally paying off. Bonfire! Oh, here we go! Yes, yes, yes! Yes, yes, yes! Balder. Uh-oh. He's blocking my way. Blocking my way. And he's got a lot of stamina. I don't like that about dudes. I can't just right-click him. Drink. I can't just light attack. What was that? Is that anti-healing? That's anti-healing, isn't it? Am I still unhealed? I am still unhealed. I'm unhealable. Hold on. I bet I can get behind him if I go in here. I bet I can get behind him. I bet I can get behind him. I bet I can get behind him if I just go over here. And just do that again. Drink. Roll. Come here. Come here, buddy. Dark Souls 3 special. No healing for you. Uh-oh. No healing for me. Drink. That's fine, you can heal. I'll get back on you. Come here. Come here. Ow. Ow. Sir. Can we drink? Okay. Oh shit. He's getting ready for my attacks. Yeah! My bonfire! You don't get to take that from me! You don't get to take that from me! Good DM will let that fighter barbarian be the tank that they want to by targeting him. Throwing 3 hero bolts in a circle to cleave right through. Yeah, it's like about being subtle, right? It's about giving players chances to shine without being a little too like obvious about like, oh, I made this for you, baby. It's just for you. It's a big deal. I'm playing an Order of Scribes mage in 5e. Very funny being able to just cheat elemental resistances. I am not gonna lie. I am the kind of girl who never used like status moves in Pokemon growing up. And I almost never think about elemental weaknesses unless I absolutely have to. Unless I'm getting my butt rocked, I'm just not gonna care about elemental weaknesses and resistances. That's not the planning I do. I pick the weapon I like, and if it's the wrong element, then so be it. I will beat somebody to death with it 8 times slower. But I will do it. I wonder if I get something for lighting these torches. Like, to give you some context for how my brain works, Baldur's Gate 3, the golem in the forge. You guys remember the big golem in the forge area? You remember how you could use the smasher? The forge smasher to, like, almost one-shot the boss? We didn't do that. We sat there with 2 fighters and 2 barbarians. We just punched it in the ankles until it died. We brute forced the fuck out of that fight. We didn't even realize there was a lever you could hit to one-shot the boss. We were just like, yeah, it's a big golem. You just punch it. And we kept punching it until it died. And it never occurred to us for even a second. It never occurred to us for even a second that maybe... Oh, bonfire in the distance. Maybe there's something that should be speeding this up or making it go faster. We're just like, oh man, this guy's a lot of health. And then he died and we won. That's just how it is. In Castles and Crusaders, spontaneous casters are primal druids and war priests. I fucking love druids. I love druids in fantasy games, and I never play them in tabletop, and I don't know why. The Divine Knight magic user. Ooh, Divine Knight. Fucking, I love Divine Knight. I love, like, Paladin and Druid stuff. I think somewhere early on in World of Warcraft, like, Druids and Paladins just got locked into my brain as the coolest thing ever. I love druids. I love nature magic. I like holy magic. I like them both very much. I'm kind of a fucking... I'm one of those goody-goodies who just loves good magic. I like nature magic. I like holy magic when it's used for actual positivity and not fucking horrific shit. I like good magic! Woo! Hi Darius, how you doing today? Loving the Guilty Gear OST? Guilty Gear has good music. Oh! No, I'm gonna do it later. I need to turn this boss soul into a spear, but I'll do it later. Cave of the Dead. So this is the beginning of the worst zone in the DLC. But it's probably the easiest DLC area. Is there any benefit to lighting these? Marissa, is there any point to lighting these torches? Or are they just kind of there? Alright, what's the path? I can go here. Somewhere down one of these paths there's a fucking... boss door. I don't remember where, but it is around here. Ah, the treasure chest. Not what I wanted, but it's something. I don't know. Yeah, it feels pointless. Like, the torches look pointless to me. Oh my god, these are petrification fucking statues. That's what they are. They're petrifying me! They're petrifying me! They're turning me into a fucking statue! I'm gonna insta-die if that fills up all the way. That's not an illusory wall either. You're petrifying me! And I am surrounded by enemies. Okay. Uh-oh. Danger. Get these dudes to move around just a little bit. Please just scoot. Little bastards. Get me out of here. Where's my exit? Where am I going? Ugh. I'm getting bopped by all these fucking statues. But remember how I said Horsefuck Valley was really boring because it's just like difficult but not interesting because you're just walking through a field? Yeah, this is the opposite. This is something that's actually kind of neat. This is obnoxious, but at least it's interesting. At least something is happening to us here, right? Fucking. And here we go. Boss door, ow. Worm. Statue. Don't statue me, bro. One more shot and I'm dead. One more shot from anything and I die instantly! Fuck! Except for the gutter, almost every torch in the game is useless. Okay. Isn't this the area with the worst run back in all of Souls? No. I would say that's torn between Horsefuck Valley and the second DLC. This one is the best run back out of the DLCs. Because it's the most interesting, it's the quickest, and it's the easiest. Compared to the other runbacks and the other DLCs, this is heaven. This is literally heaven on earth. This is one of the best runbacks there is. Just because it's interesting, it's fast, things actually happen here. I think I want the stone ring here for this boss fight. Like, it's actually cool to be here. It's not easy, but it's not horrible. Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to get down to the boss. Obnoxious in a good way. Yeah, like, this place is memorable. Whereas, like, make sure you make a good face for your statue. Shut up, poor. Oh. So if I go left immediately, am I on the right path? Yes? Yes? Yes, this is the right way. No. No. This is me getting locked in the back and body blocked by dudes. I don't want to be body blocked by dudes. Is it over here? No. Is it over here? This looks like the one. I think I'm going the right way now. Ow. Fuck. 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 Yes, this is the right way. I could light the torch to tell me which way to go. I could actually light torches to give me a direction of which way I want to be running. Ow. My souls. I haven't spent these souls yet. I'm such a dingus. Oh, I did spend my souls. We're good. Go in the door! Go in the door before anyone catches me! Alright, here's the worst part of the DLC. Fighting 3 dudes at once. What was my trick to this? I eventually worked out a trick for this fight that worked really well, but I still got my ass whipped so many times I just got fed up and left. That was definitely behind me. I definitely figured out something that made this fight easier. I just need to remember what. Oh my god, there's so many fucking statues down here too. I think making them run through the water helps a bit. It separates them and it makes them kind of slower to get back to me. Fuck you, Archer. This is an okay run. I run around like this a couple times. The Alon run back is the worst in the game, hands down. So the Alon run back is the hardest run back from what I've heard. Running back to Sir Alon the Knight is the hardest run back. But Horsefuck Valley is the most boring run back. Like, it's like a 5-minute run through nothingness. So I think that makes it one of the hardest, just because, like, mentally speaking, it's really hard to give a shit about what's happening to you when you're doing the run back to Horsefuck Valley. I missed the Archer. I wanted the Archer. I'm going this way. Drink. I remember this being really hard. And this is easier than I remember, so we'll see if this stays easy. Huh. Like, it's obnoxious, but it's not gonna ruin my day. Drink. I just gotta get these two separated. I'm pretty sure you can backstab cheesies too as well. Gotta shower real quick. Bye for now, Jelly Bucket. This area isn't full of Sonics and horses. Exactly. Like, this area is okay. I can make enough distance to use the life gem, I think. I'll just do a safe heal. I say safe, but you know. I can also do some dropping and running around to split these guys up, which might be important at some point. Yeah, big backstab damage. Big backstab damage. Havel armor, your beloved. Fuck these Havel impersonators. Okay, run around a little bit, come back up. See who catches up to me first. It's the Grave Robber. Okay, run. I don't want to get comboed out. Varg's running attack looks very parryable. Yeah, that's great if he's not immediately followed up by somebody else. If he's not immediately being followed by his little buddy here, that's fine. But they are really close on each other's ass. You'd rather be bored than upset, so that's the difference. Yeah, I'd rather be mad than bored. I'm rarely either, but... Good, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I really wish I had a life gem on my hotbar so I could use a little heal instead of my big one, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, that hit me. Okay, fuck, run. Just take it patient. Take a drink. Run. Okay. Take it with patience. Take it with patience. Oh. Take it with patience. No. Okay, I'm fine. I thought they had a chance to run up. They did have a chance to run up on me, but they didn't. They didn't do it. I'm struggling to see where my opportunity to hit them is, and they're both at half health, and I'm a little tense, so I'm just gonna look around really quick. Some torches in No Man's Wharf and Brightstone Cove help keep away light-sensitive creatures. That's true. Those are also helpful. I think Horsefuck is the toughest one. That's fair. I definitely say Horsefuck Valley is the least fun. Out of all of the runback areas, Horsefuck was my least favorite. Ow. I got locked onto the wrong target. Run. I'm gonna be so sad if I actually get the Grave Robber dead and I lose to fucking Havel. I'm gonna be so sad. Wish you had the Benny Hill theme playing during this boss. If you were here 2 years ago, we did. We were in this exact same position 2 years ago, and we definitely played some Benny Hill for this. All the way around, everybody. All the way around. Okay, what's going on? Who is where? Yes! Okay. Oh! Havel! Havel! Woo! Scary! Okay, we just have a normal Havel fight now. A completely normal Havel the rock fight. Hi, Omega, welcome in. Havel jump scare. Fucking spooked me. The olden times. Kill Havel as we did in the old ways. In the olden days. Just backstab the man. Remember, he can always do a fast swing. He can always follow up quickly. Never underestimate him. Never underestimate him! Never underestimate him! Okay. Never underestimate him. Never underestimate him. He has another. Fuck yes! First try! These guys made me give up on Dark Souls 2 in the last time I was here. They made me give up 2 years ago. I first tried them. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. No more Sunken City ever. My lord, the second Estus has hit the Havel. Let's fucking go. Woo! Alrighty. Now how I said this area wasn't that bad compared to the other one, we're going to the bad one now. We're on to the last DLC. Let's go. Whoop, whoop. Let me go see what our prize was. What do you actually get from beating those assholes? What's the reward from beating the biggest dicks on the planet? Baby game for babies. You actually yelped in real life for that Havel jump scare? Excuse me, what did I just find? Did you say flower skirt? Hold on. Hold on. We're about to become beautiful. What do we want here? What's our outfit? What are we going for? What's our target? No, not that either. You know what? Sure. Am I pretty? Am I pretty, you guys? Tell me honestly, am I pretty? Don't die to the Mimic Cat, fucking imagine. Look at this. This is peak female performance. I know it's, you know, bad to try to spread unrealistic body goals, but I mean... Stream full of doves? Yeah, what's the side challenge? What's up, Marissa? You said you have a side challenge. What is the side challenge that you're thinking of? I'm open to hearing it. I'll consider it and weigh it carefully. What you got for me? A torch? Got more torches. Okay. I don't need to be here. I don't need to be here. Going back up to the bonfire. The Kuchisaki Ana before sniffing your balls off. The Kuchisaki Ana before you get snipped. Draw me like one of your Ana Londo girls. Hi, Magpie. Welcome in. Use a bonfire aesthetic at the King's Gate bonfire, then check out the throne room in the castle. Does that do something to Nashandra? I'll go look. Okay, sure. I don't know what you're setting me up for, but I'll go check it out before we check out the old Iron Keep. That's so hype, man. I'm sorry. I'm still like riding a high right now. We actually fucking beat the fucking Gank Squad trio boss that made me give up on this challenge the first time I ran it. I've humbled every single thing that ever humbled me. I have literally beaten everything that's ever beaten me in the past. The only thing that I haven't done is the Alon fight, and I've never done the Alon fight. I've never fought Alon, so that's not even like a guy who humbled me and I never came back to. I've just never seen him. So that's gonna be like new territory for the both of us. You and me, everybody. I hope to be that pretty someday, me too. The Mimic Hat and the thingy is goals. The Mimic Hat and the flower skirt. Where's Castle Drangleic? Drangleic. You said Castle Gate? King's Gate. I don't know how to get to the throne room. I don't know which one the throne room is. Go take a look. Burn, bonfire aesthetic. First, defeat the Lord of this quarter. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, Marissa, I apparently can't. Who the fuck is unkilled in this section? Defeat the Lord of this corner. What am I meant to do? Is that like the throne room guards? Like when they say defeat the Lord of this quarter, do you mean like these dudes down at the Throne of Want? So why is this door not open? Ow. Hold on, dude, I'm looking at something. Trying to figure out mysteries. Must be the first boss here. We've done all the bosses. So it'd be like what, the dual throne guards? Do I gotta beat up these hoes first? And then bonfire aesthetic them? Oh, I don't like that. I might do it anyways, but I don't like it. Surely that won't reset these two, will it? Well, let's go take a look. Before we jump right into the Iron Keep DLC, we'll take a look down here. Take a peep-see. Also, I thought there was a bonfire, like, through that big swinging door. Do I have to wait for the door to open every time? You always hear girls talking about skirt go spinny, but you never hear girls talking about Mimic Hat go spinny. Spin! Nothing says, you know, what's the word? Euphoria, gender euphoria, like your tongue hanging out of your mouth as you spin in circles. Were those hands always there? What hands, Jelly Bucket? What hands could you possibly be speaking of? There's no hands on the stream. What do you mean? Alright, let's see if I feel like dealing with these two. I remember them being annoying. But I was also much worse the last time I played this. They don't stagger, that's good to know. They have low health, which is also good to know. I could swear I remember one of them being a spellcaster, but I guess they're both melee? You guys both melee? Drink. Uh-oh. Bad time to drink. That's fair. I remember that backflip. I do remember the backflip. I remember thinking I had the fight locked in, then that backflip fucking made me. Okay, she can stab like that. Good to know. Hands indeed. Suspicion. What are you suspicious of? What hands, huh? Drink. Maybe I stop trying to be silly. I just whack. Just swing when I get a swing. Don't target one note down. Just hit who you can hit at the moment. Hit who you can hit. Drink. Oh, she does do lightning sword. I knew there was something in here. We do have to kill Nashandra first, but it's still worth it. Okay, sounds good. Marissa. If I do this, am I gonna have to bonfire aesthetic re-kill the Throne Watchers and Nashandra? I guess I should, no spoilers, huh? Ugh. I can't believe we have to kill this guy and wait for the door every single time. Every single respawn. They're truly trying to punish me for losing to the boss, aren't they? Bad time to drink when you're inhaling and you have a glass of water in your hands. I don't choke on water I'm drinking. I choke on my own spit. I'll just be sitting here and be like, gulp. I'm dying. The throne of want is distinct from the throne of mind. Yeah, they don't own that throne yet. They do not yet own the throne. They just wish they did. I don't know where I got it in my memory that like you turn around right here and there's a bonfire first thing inside the door. No purpose to the bonfire, just to make it easier to get down here without waiting for the door to open. I really thought that was a thing. You might have to, but there's something really nice that's New Game Plus only. Alright. Alright, you crazy fucking Marissa Vanya. I'm in. We'll give it one shot. One opportunity. We'll kill these guys twice. Why not? We've killed them once. Why not kill them 3 times total? Why not kill them and then kill them again, huh? So once you kill Nishandra, you get a cool interaction. You got it. No bonfire here either. I really thought there was a bonfire inside this room. Whatever. Kill the beans. They're so weak to damage. They're so monumentally weak to taking damage. They didn't account for the fact the player character would be showing up with damage. Alright, drink. Come get it. How? Drink. Okay, I thought she was approaching. She was, but you know, like a charge. I thought she was charging, I meant. Her mask, her shield's kind of fucked up and I kind of like it. Reminds me of like a Legend of Zelda thing. It looks like a screaming face a little bit. The Scream special. I am so bad. I am so bad. We'll get through it. These guys are really squishy on New Game Flat. Doom, 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 doom. Let me go unlock the door and we'll fight this Nightman. Aw, man. I gotta use the life gem. Guys, this might be the shortest run back in the game. There's just one dude and a door slowly opening, and I think it's making me as tilted as Horsefuck Valley. The fact that you just have to wait a little bit for this door to open. We gotta kill these guys this time, otherwise I'm gonna have to do this again, and ain't nobody wants that. I wish any one of these torches was a bonfire. God, this run, every death, it's dumb. Yeah. It's like not even a bad run. It's just like, oh, you gotta wait for the door. I guess it's the same idea. Okay, I'm gonna roll this back. And I'm gonna say that I still hate it, but every time you've died to a boss and you've had to use an elevator to get back, that door slowly opening is the same time as an elevator. It's the same thing. I hate it. Still hate it. I don't love it more just because I've realized it's basically the same time and commitment as an elevator ride. I am recognizing I'm being a baby, but I'm still being a baby. Don't go off the edge, Kaya. Uh-oh. Danger. Drink. I think if we trade hits, I eventually win. I think I do more damage and obviously they don't heal, I say. Oh, these are one of those bitch bosses where they fucking resurrect each other, don't they? I remember that. They res each other if you kill them too far apart. I remember that. They sure do. So I do want to spread the damage a little bit if I can. Oh, my bad. I didn't think that second hit would kill me. Try not to die to the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth, or even seventh boss. I'll do my best. Dark Souls doors are just the slowest, it's true. About to raise hell in Dark Souls or the one chud who's blocking the door? You bet your ass I will. Yeah. 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 Like, that's not even a problem. Now I just gotta sit here. I just gotta sit here. Ain't nobody. Scion's halberd. Is that rare? That sounds cool. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Goodbye forever. Throne of wants a shortcut. Fucking exactly. Don't even bother to break up the bridge with a Balrog chase or nothing. Nothing. It's a cute halberd. I like the way that you describe halberds the same way some people describe, like, Converse. Oh, it's a cute halberd. It goes really nice with that outfit. It's such a cute halberd. Is that, like, accessory? It's a cute halberd? Or is that, like, a little bunny just waddled up out of the forest and is looking at you? It's making direct eye contact with you. What level of cute are we talking? When you say that halberd's cute, do you mean, like, a woodland creature just graced you with its presence and it trusts you? Like, that level of cute? Or what level are we talking? This is my casual halberd. This one's designer. It's for the cleaners. This is the one I have to get dry cleaned specifically. Ow, motherfucker. It's more of a Grisarme than a billhook in terms of cuteness scale. What on earth, Marissa? I think I know what a billhook and a Grisarme are. I think I did a presentation on full arms when I was like 12. And I just barely think I remember the difference between a Grisarme and a billhook. I don't know which one I would say is on either end of the cuteness scale. I don't really know how to rank those two. When I was 12, I couldn't tell you which was more effective for what tool in combat, but as far as looks go, I completely forget which is which. Drink. My back is to a pit. She just randomly switches from swiping to stabbing, and I hate it. I don't know if she's going forward or around with her damage. What is she doing? What is she doing? She's just charging her... That's a fart? I thought she was charging her sword. Fine. That was a fart attack? What the hell? And he's Mr. Lightning now, I understand. Oh my god, they both have lightning. I mean, they both have lightsabers. I wasn't prepared. Oh, my toes! Okay, I was playing that careful and I got incautious at the end. Weapons are just deadly purses with less pockets? Yeah, why not? Weapons are just deadly purses with less pockets? Is this going back to, like, technically you can think of anything as a sandwich or a bee? I need someone to do a breakdown for me. If you take every item and living thing in the known universe and you separate them into 3 categories: sandwich, bee, or crab. Sandwich, bee, or crab. Those are your 3 classes. Sort everything in the universe into those 3 things. Somebody do the work for me. Or maybe we'll just fucking make it a tier list later. We'll separate everything in the universe into the gap between crab, bee, and fucking sandwich. See which belongs in which category. I got so lost in the middle of that sentence. Help me. What category does hot dog fit into? Crab, obviously. Because everybody starts partying when they see it. See? Jelly gets it. Crab. Immediately. Because we know by default it can't be a sandwich. That's literally baseline heresy. And I wouldn't say hot dogs are bees. Tacos are also crabs because they have a shell. It's true. Hot dogs are crabs because they belong at parties. As far as I'm aware, hot dogs don't communicate using pheromones. They don't operate in a hive structure. They don't produce honey of any kind. They just produce hot dog water, which is not honey. So if you're gonna force me into a corner and say hot dog, crab, bee, or sandwich, it's obviously a crab. These two are like really easy, but they're the ultimate test of can you just wait? There's almost nothing you can do, they can do against you if you're a patient person. They can't harm you if you're patient. And if you're me, you're not patient. Which means they can harm me all they want. Come on, buddy. Put your shield down. Let me punch you. I hate how they can both backstep too. I get an opportunity to hit them after being so patient and being so good about it, and they just backflip out of the way. Like little dickheads. Lobsters, however, are sandwiches. Well, they're not crabs, so I can't say you're wrong. Doing sword? He's doing sword. He's doing sword. Their third R1 keeps being a mix-up. I know, I hate it. Two of these guys are allowed to do mix-ups like they're PvPers. I don't do well with mix-ups. I only do well with predictable. What the fuck was that? That was such a delay. They reached? Oh, okay. All right, I can do that better. Pretty sure the hot dogs have access to Bluetooth devices and communicate wirelessly that way. Does that make them... Are you trying to... Okay, hit me with a parry. You gotta defend this position. If hot dogs have access to Bluetooth devices and they communicate wirelessly through them, does that push them closer to being a bee, a sandwich, or the third object? A crab. Which one does that scoot them towards, huh? Humans are crabs, but Viltrumites can be bees. Fuck. Fuck, you made me choke on my own spit. I'm fucking laughing now. Hot dogs are closer to bees because they communicate via Bluetooth and therefore have a hive mind. I think we've jumped so far away from our own context, we need to come back. I think we need to bring this back in. Like, one of my favorite things is taking a stupid idea and just running with it, but I think we're very far from home and I can no longer see the front porch. We've gone off into the darkened fields of we're just saying absurd things now, and I actually don't know where we started anymore, and we might need to wrap it back a little bit. Like, we might need to walk it back just a little bit. We're about to straddle that line, you know, where, like, the first layer of we're saying something silly and absurd is like, oh my god, that's so fucking funny, I didn't expect that. And instead we're just getting back to, like, you know, holds up spork territory. We might need to walk it back a bit. We might, I think as the fucking whole, as a group, we need to slow down. You associate bees with communication? Well, now I'm thinking about the fucking Magic School Bus episode where they learned how to do little bee dances. Which I loved as a kid. I thought that episode was so fucking fun. Slow down? Nah, double down. Then we can't go full Zoe. Penguin Overlord of Doom. You never go full Zoe. Ow. Whack. I didn't have time for that whack. I lived? I'm so used to taking bonus damage from bad timings that I didn't expect to live that. Hi. Whack. Back to trading damage. It's fine. I'm gonna regret this heal. I didn't. I think lock-on is holding you back. It might be. Like, I'm keeping semi-aware. I think it's my timing. Like, I'm just committing to bad swings. I'd say my biggest issue is not visuals right now, and it's just me committing to bad swings. And not respecting how much they can just keep swinging like that. See? I went in for a swing when I didn't have the time for it. I went in for a swing when I didn't have the time for it, and he did a third, and then she jumped me. That's not lock-on, that's just me making bad calls. Completely irrelevant to the visual information. Both these have really nice shields. They are cool shields. You remember pogging in real life when you learned that bees do a little wiggle dance? Like, just like a straight up did a full-on poggers. No, I disagree because I was aware of what happened. I was aware of the girl running to jump me. I saw that. And also the third stab there, I could see it happening as well. I saw both of those things happening. I just decided to swing when I didn't know that it was clear yet. When Kaya walks out the street and you can hear a car approaching, you hear this boom, and she doesn't look, and she just walks on forward, she gets isekai'd anyway. Trust me, I heard the car. I knew it was there. For some reason, my brain just didn't communicate with the rest of my body and we decided to keep stepping anyways. Bad lock in, exactly. Grizz gets it. Grizz fucking gets it. That wasn't a bad lock on, that was a bad lock in. That was me saying, yeah, I'm safe to do another hit. I can do it. I can see their bodies still moving, but that doesn't matter. I think that I'm gonna swing anyways. Call that a lapse in judgment. A lapse in judgment. Now I'm gonna stay locked on the whole fight just to spite the all of you. Up. Here, buddy. There's a stab. See, he wound up like that and I kept swinging at him anyways. That's a decision, not a visual error. That was, I could see him. I could see him and I went for it anyways. That's a very cursed observation. Don't know if I should share. Hit me with it. Hit me with your worst. That wasn't lock on, no. No. It's like, there's this thing that I've noticed about myself where I can actually absorb a decent amount of information going on around me. But my brain gets locked on and I'm doing this thing. I'm going to do this. I have chosen that I'm going to walk up and swing on this guy. So I just keep doing it, even once my brain has absorbed visual and audio information to say it's a bad decision. I was like, well, I started, so I better finish. And I commit to the movement, and I fucking die. And that's where it goes. When you go through a fog wall, it sounds a little bit like a toilet. Hold on. Let's get our audio-visual expertise on this. So it's like a brain lock-on. Exactly. It's more of a brain lock-on than anything else. One of the most frustrating things about my own inside of my own head here is that I've played so many Souls games that I've internalized a lot of these patterns and a lot of the audio cues, and I know when they're running sometimes of like just what they're going to do. And my brain decides not to react anyway because I'm like, yeah, I gotta keep swinging. I can tell for a fact that I'm gonna get punched, but my hand has already clicked the right bumper. We're already swinging again. We're just going for it. Because if I am anybody, I am somebody who commits. I gotta put that like up to a visual of a toilet flushing, I think, to really take it that way. It doesn't sound toilet enough as a baseline. That doesn't sound toilet enough at a baseline. I can see it being like some old-timey like PS2 sound effect for a toilet, but I don't think it's an actual toilet. Hey Kilda, welcome in. We're taking on a little side quest wandering down this way. I'll give you PS2 toilet, but I won't give you a fully functional real toilet for that sound effect. Hello. Dormammu. I've come to destroy your bosses. Up. Click. Well, we're getting a full armor set from this eventually. Ugh. These guys really, the biggest problem with them is that they're just fucking, all you gotta do is be slow, and I hate being slow, I hate being slow, I hate being slow, I hate being slow, I wanna go fast, I wanna go fast. I wanna go fast! I'm also really curious. I've noticed something about YouTube moderation, and on YouTube live chat, if the auto moderator bans somebody, it doesn't tell you why they were banned. It doesn't tell you why they were banned. It just says, oh, somebody's first words of the day. Ah, message deleted. Don't worry, Nightbot banned them for you. What did they say, Nightbot? I'll never know. Thanks, cool. Did they actually do something obnoxious, or are you just being a fucking dickhead? Is the bot actually working? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Sometimes it does it to people who've been totally chill. I'm not sure I trust Nightbot on YouTube. I might need to disable it again. Oh. It's kind of running like some tyranny right now. Doing some tyrant shit. You, come here. You, come here. She's coming. I took my eyes off her, she's coming. Okay. Like, they actually are pretty obvious when they're done swinging fully, and I just need to only hit them at the safest times. YouTube loves false positives. Yeah. But this isn't even YouTube. This is, like, Nightbot for YouTube. This isn't a YouTube problem. This is Nightbot specifically. I enable Nightbot on YouTube, because we don't have moderators on YouTube. There's only me, so it's like Nightbot can help. And Nightbot will sometimes just randomly fucking take the shot on people who I think have done nothing wrong. I haven't seen anything in their moderation rules that looks like it should be triggering that. And I don't know why, and I'm not comfy with it just randomly fucking blasting people who are just chilling. I had less time than I thought. Drink. He's gonna go wreck up his sword right now. He's not wrecking up his sword. I thought he was gonna go charge his sword. Thought he was gonna charge his sword laser. Oh, I got greedy! I had a sense that I could finish him there, and in 2 more shots I could have done it. How are you doing today? Hi, Silvercloud. Welcome in. My day's been awesome. We cleared up the Frozen Throne DLC and the Sunken City DLC. We killed the Gank Squad Trio and the Gank Squad Lions. We've dealt with the hardest parts of the Frozen area and the Sunken City. So now we're just chilling. We're gonna go kill the Throne Watcher and the Throne Guardian. We're gonna participate in the side quest that was given to us. And then we're gonna go to the Old Iron Keep once we beat up Nishandra. We're gonna beat up Nishandra, then go to the Old Iron Keep. Because the only boss in any Souls game that FromSoft has ever released that I haven't beaten naked is Sir Alon. I need to go get Sir Alon. He's on my hit list before we see credits. Literally the last target who hasn't been killed by my naked body in any FromSoft Souls game or DLC, including Demon Souls, Sekiro. Well, Sekiro is like a different... You can do no health challenge, but that's about it. Bloodborne, Elden Ring DLC. I haven't done a naked run in Night Rain, but you can't really. You only really have weapons. Like, the equivalent of a naked run in Night Rain, how do you even do that? It'd be like one weapon. You just start with, like, an axe. Like, just Raider base axe. And you just never pick up items and you try to beat the game like that. Which you could do, but that'd be boring as shit. You could do, but it would be boring as shit. Have to beat who without taking damage? Oh. I got comboed. I'm sorry, that confused me. Great name. Who are you talking about? Who I have to beat somebody without... Alon. I have to beat Alon without taking damage. Right. I did have that spoiled for me. I do know what happens there. I do know you get a special treat, a special reward, if you're able to beat Sir Alon hitless. Sir Alon is an honorable samurai warrior. And you do get a special treat in the game if you manage to beat his boss fight without getting hit once. I know Yarny's done that a couple times, because Yarny loves to play hitless runs. But... I don't know. I don't know. I like to play with no health, so I do technically get pretty close to a hitless run. But you can see me, I'm still taking hits. I'm not like the kind of level of finesse where you get a fully hitless player. I'd have to work really hard on getting a hitless run for Sir Alon. We'll see how we feel about it once we get there. On soul level 1, you can't even survive one hit from Sir Alon anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of his attacks fail to kill you if you're still level 1. If you're still level 1, every Elan attack kills. 90% sure. So like when you're playing still level 1, you have to play hitless. Let me go in here one more time. I'm gonna sneeze the ads because I don't want ads right now. I want to go fight the boss. So we're gonna do that. This. So you can challenge. Trying to figure out how to do a challenge run for Yakuza Pirate. Oh, okay. I fucking loved Yakuza Like a Pirate. Yakuza Like a Dragon Pirate in Hawaii. Anybody have any fun ideas for Yakuza Goro Majima challenges? I'm trying to think, what were the fun mechanics you could play with? Like, was there parrying in that game? Could you do parries? Could you do a parry-only run? Like, once you unlock the ability to parry, you only fight using parries? I think there was a parry eventually with one of the fighting styles. Drink. It has to be something like that, right? Like, think of one special move that's silly and spam the fuck out of it. Oh, there's a Benny Hill! Yakuza without committing any crimes? Play through Yakuza without committing any crimes? That sounds fucking impossible. You have to beat the game without laughing once? That's horrendous. Now that's true masochism. Play a Yakuza game, don't laugh. What the fuck, why am I even here? Goro Majima, Aloha Everyone Challenge. Now see, that's just a time investment, right? Getting everyone to maximum friendship rank just by going around saying aloha. That's like time consuming, but it's not fun, you know? It doesn't like make the fights more interesting. All it means is you're running around pressing X for longer periods of time. I would not recommend aloha everyone. One more drink, please. I did have the space to do that, good. Wasn't sure. Oh, I almost swung there. I almost swung there and I judged that I couldn't, and I'm glad I made that call. Uh-oh. Wait, their fucking lightsaber goes away? That's handy. Drink. Uh-oh. Woo! See? I don't need to look at her to dodge her. I don't need to look at her to dodge her. Ow. I do need to look at her to dodge her. Okay, I have time to heal now? Yeah. My right bumper wasn't working for a second there and it fucking spooked me. My right bumper just didn't listen to me for a hot minute. Uh-oh, I'm alive. I'm alive and they're both low. I'm alive and they're both really low. Drink. They're so low! Wait! What is he gonna do? Is he gonna stop to cast? Yeah! Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Elizabeth Mushroom because Nishandra is coming. She's like immediately here, right? She's like immediately here. Where is she? Awesome. We might snooze the ads one more time.
Dead. You have proven yourself to me.
The no ring challenge. I'm doing the opposite where I'm wearing rings but no clothes. Oh, for Yakuza! Yeah, no rings ever. No rings and win every fight using only the pistol. Once you unlock the pistol, you have to win every fight using only bullets. And bullet-based moves. This is a perfect time to have the Dark Souls music playing.
Now, be one with the dark.
Be one with the dark. Alright, Nishandra I think was easy, but she is going to surprise me with a one-shot I've forgotten exists. Like, I guarantee it. I'm going to forget that she does some sort of one-shot thing, and I'm going to be sad. Okay, so she made puddles around the floor that I think you can roll through. No, you cannot. Okay. That just straight up does damage. I thought you could roll through them to destroy them. Ow. Well, I'm dying to passive damage, which is cool. Yeah, she does damage just by being next to her? Okay. Do you gotta like slap the little pillars? What do I do with that stuff? I didn't have any Estus flasks, so I couldn't do anything about the damage down. Why did Dark Souls make so many baddies the easiest boss fights in the game? I don't know. Not a well-aimed theme on her part. No, she's like legitimately one of the easiest bosses in the game. The only threat is, oh, I have no healing, gasp. Oh, I have no healing, gasp. Maybe she's just always doing that. Maybe she's always doing that. The little pillars of light don't matter and I just gotta burn her down. I'm not naked, my knuckles are covered. Fucking. I remember attacking the pillar things. Yeah, I thought you could roll through them, but maybe giving them an attack is what you need to do. Maybe one swing with the axe is how you take them down. Because I think the beam does really big damage if it hits you, but she's really bad at aiming everything. So as long as I'm not taking passive damage, she's fine. She just kind of sits there and does nothing. It's only dangerous if you don't have health like somebody we know. I have the stone ring on. I can put on the whatever resistance. Resistance +1. Resist all ailments. All ailments and elements. Who can even summon here? Who are these summon symbols? Bradley? I don't summon during my challenge runs, but who are they? Bradley, Benhart, and Vengarl. Aw, that's cute. Look at that. You can literally summon so many dudes to this fight. No way. Hi, Nishandra. I saw your cutscene. Bye. Okay, what do I do with your mysterious pillars of mysteriousness, huh? What do I do with these? I turn my back on the boss and die immediately, apparently. Maybe it's not worth bothering with. Vengarl? Yeah, we helped Vengarl. We got his, we killed his body. I just wanted the souls. I never realized that was Vengarl. Hold on. Maybe not literally Vengarl, but the guy from Happy Souls who's like, I just wanted the souls. I never realized he's in Vengarl's armor. Holy shit, Lynn. You just made the connection for me. Thank you. Next song, please. Yeah, let's continue. I just wanted the souls. If you guys haven't seen Happy Souls, once stream is over, go to YouTube and watch Happy Souls 2. Or maybe it's just called Happy Souls. Happy Souls. Happy Souls is the best Dark Souls 2 video ever made. It's so fucking funny. There's no level of like technical animation on the planet that will ever overcome the funniness of just having a dumb fucking cartoon that is Happy Souls. Right down the road. I still need to go right down the road. I need to hand in my, what's-its. I have boss souls for Sin the Dragon. That gets you a cool spear that I might hold on to just in case we ever do New Game Plus. Because we're not doing it in the challenge run, but maybe we'd use it later. And I actually know where the stupid right down the road bird is this playthrough, so I might as well bring her the spear. Hello, Nishandra. Knock knock. Taking a lot of curse damage. Okay. That does something. I don't know how much of a difference it makes going through these things. Oh. So I guess you do kind of need to kill them. Maybe she doesn't do the passive AoE damage if I kill them all. Snooze these ads one more time. What is beating this in New Game Plus supposed to do? I don't know. It's supposed to be a surprise, right? It's supposed to be a surprise. There's some point to being down here, killing her, the New Game Plusing the area. So I'll check it out. I'm curious enough. You just got some interesting news. You're all moved into your new place. You're adjusting your schedule. Looks like all your biology classes are online, including labs and chemistry. What the fuck? All your bio classes are online? It feels fucking alien to not be in a lab for a lab class. What the hell? Like, don't get me wrong, work from home is awesome. School from home kind of sucks ass. Literally any class you can possibly take is less useful, less interesting, and less engaging if you take it online rather than in person. Being there with other people, like the teacher and your class buddies, makes the learning so much more fun, and it makes it so much more effective in literally every context. There's no reason to ever do online unless somebody literally cannot make it physically to class. It's just universally better to do an in-person class because the learning sinks in better, people get to hang out more. It's just better in every way. Having a lab course be online is insanity. That's wild. How many bosses have you done? We've done the entire Sunken DLC, the entire Frozen DLC, the entire base game except for Nishandra and Aldria, and we haven't started the Iron Keep DLC yet. So we're only missing 3 bosses out there. Blue Smelter Demon, Fume Knight, and Elan. And we're only... Nishandra is the other person we haven't killed yet. Whack. It's fine, I can be a little cursed. I can afford to be a little cursed. So if I kill this last one, she shouldn't be able to hurt me anymore. Unless I walk into her scythe. Yeah, that seems to be true. Okay. Yeah, she's no longer super juiced on curse energy. Unless I walk into her scythe. Anyways, yeah. Only her and Aldia left. And then the fire DLC. I didn't save any stamina for that dodge. This is what she does when you kill her clouds, everybody. This is all she's got left. Alright, where is she? Let's get out of here. Whack. This is all she does. This is through the entire boss fight. Oh, I thought I had time to heal and then go. I thought I had time to heal and then go. My bad. Normally clothes make you resist curse. You're telling me that I'm cursed if I'm naked? You're telling me I'm cursed if I'm naked? What do you mean? Imagine being a hands-on learner. Imagine. Somebody told you this would be a good time and you believe them like a fool? No, this isn't the New Game Plus run yet. I have to kill her to open up the bonfire aesthetic for whatever I'm supposed to do with the throne room. Apparently there's something cool in the throne room if I bonfire aesthetic after killing her. Invaded by Svin Svin Svin. Svin 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 Svin. Svin 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 Svin. Hello, invader. I'm going. Goodbye, invader. Oh? Okay. I guess I'm not. What the fuck was that? What kind of weird-ass hack is that? Okay. I don't know what that was. You wanna go on an adventure? You wanna go on an adventure together? Are we going on an adventure? What's going on? I think we're adventuring. Hold on. Oh, they're a bit latent. Do you think they're following the ghost of me? Oh, they're trying to fight now. Okay. They weren't ready for consecutive basic attacks. They weren't ready for consecutive basic attacks. Easy win. Easy win. 1 free human effigy for us. I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a PvP goddess. I'm a little bit of a PvP goddess. Nobody's ready for me. Thanks for the effigy. Thanks for the effigy. They're also sending you a lab kit. Fair enough. All right, we've got 30 seconds. Let's see if we can kill the boss before the ads show up. And if not, my bad. Hey, Nishandra. Give me your darkness fountain so I can kill them, please. All right, let's get working. All right, is that all she put out? Just those three? I thought she put out more than those. Okay. Whack. Whack. I almost got punted right off the cliff. I almost got punted right off. Uh-oh. I fucking had time to roll. How dare you? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go just fill up my water. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Be right back. Give me like 3 minutes, you guys. I will be back. So much when you're a kid that like it doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. Like you can just watch it a million times. A lot of the things we liked when we were kids are like just okay. They're just alright. But you get like attached to it, right? Because it's the movie you have. It's the movie you have. And you don't always get new things to have as a kid. You don't always get new things. So sometimes you get attached to something just because you're a kid and your family can afford it and it's yours. It's your thing. And you just love it because of that. And I think it's really cool, like the nostalgia bonds you build with something because of that. Some things you go back as an adult and it does not hold up quite the same. Some things maybe don't hold up so good. And some things are actually like as magical as an adult as when you were a little child with no taste. Sometimes you survived being a child and having no taste, and actually that thing was pretty good, in fact, when you go back to it. Oh, I'm so screwed. This is where it ends, everybody. This is where it all ends. I did it! I did it! I did the thing! Just keep talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger getting pregnant. I think it's helping.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Lawrence.
I'm pretty sure it's the thing that's helping us the most right now.
One more time.
You got the big file and didn't notice it? No! You're kidding me! I actually got this when I wasn't looking? What? When did I clean this? He told me to meet him in his house at midnight, and it's still trespassing. I thought I was allowed in, sir. I thought we set up an appointment. I put it in my Google Calendar. What do you mean? Oh. I love when quest text spoils a moment for you. I just opened the door. I haven't seen shit. Oh, look, he's dead in his home. I'm sorry that all y'all got work tomorrow. I don't have work tomorrow. I'm sorry that you no. That was so tough. I'm so sorry.
There's no time to waste. Follow me.
Hi! Hey, hello! Okay, I'm back. Hello, everyone. Sorry. I got some water, I stretched my legs, my tailbone is less painful. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to roll! Let's go actually kill Nishandra, because I gotta go eat dinner soon. So let's take out Nishandra, and then see what this mystery bonfire aesthetic surprise is. Hope y'all have been well. Thank you for the killer music today, and thanks for hanging out. It's been fucking great. I feel so good to be back streaming. And for those of you who missed the news earlier, I basically have been looking for a supplementary job, a part-time job while I've been out here in the UK, and I haven't been having a lot of luck. The job market in the United Kingdom is kind of rough right now. It's always kind of rough in general because they have human rights out here for workers, which means that people tend to stay in their jobs instead of endlessly churning, which means it's hard to have opportunities. But even on top of that, it's like a rough market in general. On top of that, I have a master's degree, so I might be overqualified for part-time positions. And I just haven't been getting a lot of news back. I haven't been hearing a lot of word back from any of my job applications. And I was like, that's a little weird. Where's my interviews? Where the fuck my interviews at, huh? As it turns out, to have a job in the United Kingdom, even if you have a visa, you need a secondary identification thing. You need a tax insurance number, an insurance number, a national insurance number, which I thought I got by default by showing up here and having a visa. I did not. I needed to apply for it separately. And I just got that in the mail today, so now I can actually apply for jobs and get some news back. You remember somebody beat the game using only the immolation spell, and after they beat every king, they were excited about Nishandra. They're like, oh, maybe finally I can face a challenge in this game. And Nishandra just instantly fucking dies. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, any amount of killing she gets on me is completely on me being fucking silly. This boss shouldn't kill anyone. She just shouldn't. Oh. Like, that's the main thing. As long as I'm not healing until I know she's not swinging at me, that's it. Literally, just don't get hit by the laser. So don't start healing unless I know I have a healing spot. The people who are ChatGPTing your job applications are like, filthy American without a license. Like, honestly, it's really possible that the chatbot filters, the fucking AI, like, filter programs they have for applications, just see that there's no national insurance number and they're like, okay, we're not replying to this one. I now have a national insurance number, so it should be fine. Should start to be getting some calls back. And that's exciting, because I want to go out on an adventure. Also, great name. You asked for the kitty gacha while we were AFK. Sorry. Here, behold. This is your gacha roll! You missed it while we were off screen, but it's here now. That kitty. You got that kitty. You got sulking on the bed kitty. We need to add some, like, rarity and borders to these. I want to throw some borders on these kitties so that they have different rarities to them. Oh, and then Lilith was saying we could probably make up an automated system to actually, like, put a gacha roll in there. Like, it's random right now, but we can give them different levels of rarity that makes it even more random. I need to talk with my wife about the technical aspects, because that'd be fucking sick. Also, I think that you're already gone, but Jelly Bucket, you be safe too. Good luck with whatever you're up to. So yeah, the only thing I have to do to fight Nishandra is not sit in laser. Do not sit in the instant kill laser. It's her only attack that does anything. Just don't sit in the instant kill laser and we're fine. I also wonder if she's weak to fire or darkness at all. A little sparkly animation of a cat carrier opening. You're a genius, Grizz. I was just thinking like a normal booster pack, but a kitty carrier is even better. Like, that attack is so easy to dodge. The only way it hits me is if I start to heal at the wrong time. How am I meant to get that one over the ledge? Like, right now, don't heal, Kaya. She might do laser. Now I can heal. Hello? I got it. Ho 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 ho. She almost got me. Chopping wood. Chop, chop, chopping wood. Drink. Roll. Okay, we're good. So anyway, I was saying about this is all she can do. Drink. Watch out, she's going again. Drink. Bad timing. Okay, get her. Okay. The next time she charges her super fucky orbs, we just win. Yep, we just win. I'm sorry, that's how the fight should have been. I'm sorry, that's how the fight should have been, you guys. That's my bad. That's how it should have been the first time. Kitty.
Many monarchs have come and gone. One common poison, another's charming to flame.
Round 6, fight.
Of the realm of ice. Not one of them stood here. As you do now.
Give us your answer. I want to use my souls, actually. Bye. See ya. I'm gonna go use my fucking souls. See ya. Let's go to Majula really quick here. Go to Majula and use our souls before he beats them out of us. We did it. We did it. So now I guess we'll see if we can use the bonfire aesthetic right away, or if we gotta wait till after we beat Aldia. Adaptability, go. Yeah. So anybody who's wondering about the build, where is it? 69 strength, 69 endurance, and 46 adaptability. We are on our way to 69 adaptability, but we're not there yet. That's the build. Simple as that. Why the bonfire aesthetic? I don't know. Marissa says it's funny, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Marissa says it's funny, so we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. Or technically what she said is it's nice. You get something nice if you bonfire aesthetic down here. Am I allowed? Click. And then you said go to the throne room. Where do we go after... What throne room, Marissa? Is that the one up top that had, like, regular Nishandra? The throne is upstairs. Okay, I'm gonna get 1 kill on this dude for next time. Let me get 1 kill on this dude. And just for clarity, I think I'll go back and kill Bonfire Aesthetic, Throne Watchers, and Nishandra off stream, just because we did that. I'll save Aldia for last, but I will kill those 2 bosses again off stream, I think. Central Classical Drangleic? The one that had the 2 giant thrones, okay. I don't remember this area well enough. Oh, you can see the fucking New Game Plus level! You can see this is New Game Plus 1 because it says Bonfire Intensity 2 on it. Go down the hall and up the ladder, okay. This hall? Thank you, great name. Thank you, Marissa. Alright, let's see what our prize is for forcing me to fight those bosses again, New Game Plus. What is my reward, huh? Hello. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir, I'm swinging my sword. Oh my god. Since when can they do that? I didn't know these guys had magic. I thought they were kind of shit. I thought they were just kind of shitty. Is it up here? Is it up here? You have to fight New Game Plus Aldia, so I hope you know that fight. I don't remember it being that hard. Like, I have no health, so he killed me a couple times, but I don't think he was hard.
Who are you?
Hello.
This castle is a domain of King.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that one line from that
Is
person.
your trespass intentional?
Hi, Lee. I'm doing amazing. How are you?
His Highness. Where has he gone?
Who the fuck is this guy?
You are a guest of our castle.
Oh, they answered me. They are the Chancellor of Welliger.
Do you seek an audience with my lord, King Fendrick?
Yeah, sure.
Unfortunately, His Highness is absent.
A ghost merchant? A ghost
My
merchant?
lord, the king
Hold on.
The Queen has taken him.
Queen has taken him. Taken him firmly by the cheeks, and she's pegging him right
My
now.
lord made magnificent findings on souls. An accomplishment for the ages. He vanquished 4 great ones and built this kingdom upon their souls.
This guy's got a lot of lore, doesn't he?
Our king
You think he sold
has
some nice
watched
swords?
this
Okay.
land since ages long ago.
He's the only source of Wrath of God, and that's only New Game Plus 2? Really?
Or the giants will take Drangleic.
Drangleic deserves to be taken. Giants did nothing wrong.
The king had a dear queen.
Okay, he's just big lore. Big lore. Big lore. This is the background of the entire game.
To celebrate.
This is the background of how the king tried to bring fascism to the fucking giants and, like, enslave them and make golems to make war on them. Like, the king of this place committed giant genocide and enslavement, and the king deserved everything horrible that's ever happened to him.
Our guests tell me.
Everything horrible that's ever happened to him. This one's me. What the fuck is that gesture? Black flamestone dagger, yellow quartz longsword, the flamberge, the bound hand axe. There's a fucking gross hand axe? You're trying to take me to a gross fucking scummed up hand axe? What do you mean? Homunculus mace, lucerne, the transgressor's staff, leather shield, black flamestone parma. These things are gross. What is all this horrible shit he sells? Bracing knuckle ring to make things degrade less. Life gems, repair powder. The great magic barrier. That's not what we're here for? Okay. This is technically similar to the hand axe, so I'm gonna look at it just because I can. We're not using it because that's against the law. It's against the law to not use my starter axe, but we are looking at it. The bound hand axe. And it starts with B scaling. That is disgusting. Who wrapped it up in chains? What's it gonna get up to? Okay, that's not what we're here for. Sounds good. You're back and sleepy? Hi, Jelly. Welcome back. Sorry to hear you're sleepy. We're here for secrets. Marissa? Marissa, what the fuck? Marissa, what the fuck? What do you mean?
1000.
What do you mean double pursuer? Thank you for the biddy. Woo! This is what's in the throne room? You fucking monster! How's the brain damage inducing Souls game? It's doing great, actually. I think I have a concussion from that last round of fucking clams. That just has 2 fucking pursuers in it? No way. Don't you fucking tell her she's doing a good job. Don't you tell her she's doing a good job. Marissa. What the fuck? What the fuck? Just 2 pursuers? That's so rude. Do you get something cool for killing them? Do we get like another plus damage ring? Or are they just there to make me miserable? They have a good drop. Okay. I have to go eat dinner real soon here. So I think I'm gonna give these guys a shot. We're gonna try to kill the double pursuers. I'm gonna give them a couple attempts. If I can't beat them right away, we'll save them for next time. The drop is very good. Okay. Okay. God, they have so much health too. What the fuck? So yeah, no, not a new move for a new enemy. They added completely new enemies. Double parry? Double parry! I'm the god of gaming! I am the best gamer! What the hell? Can I do that again? I can't. But I'm very happy to get 1 stun for a second. God, that felt good. Ow. The double parry. I've come so far from I don't know what the fuck a Souls parry is. I've come so far from I don't know what a Souls parry is to I can double parry the pursuers. That's so cool. You can miss the item if you die before picking it up. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Thank you, Marissa. Holy shit. I remember when we started this game, I didn't know how to do a Souls parry. I never parry in Souls games, only Sekiro. Fuck, oh, I feel so strong. Excuse me. Yes, I died. Do I feel strong anyways? Also, yes. Hi, Shadowblade, how you doing today? Ow. Give me that. Give me that spine. Give me that spine, I want to inflict final damage. One of these. Double parry, what does it mean? What does it mean? Also, how did I never find this shortcut? This is the shortcut I was looking for in this hallway when we first got to the castle. And ever since we got that bonfire, I never looked at that ladder. I just never knew. Come on in. I'll give you guys like a couple more shots. We have a few minutes before I gotta go. We have some time. That was bad timing, but that's okay. Ah! What is happening? Not again! The second fucking clam barrage. Distracting. Uh-oh. Bad time to drink. Bad time to drink. Alright, song's currently broken. Must fix. Yes, good. We'll give them, let's say, 2 more tries today. We'll give them 2 more tries, then we'll park these guys for next time, where we have to defeat both of them and the Old Iron Keep. And that's it. I will have killed everything in Dark Souls 2. As soon as I kill Sir Alon, I will have killed every single character, every single boss in Dark Souls 2. Butt naked with only my fucking hand axe. Oh, armor. Which is the worst axe in all of Dark Souls. The worst one. There's the Aldia thing. I've already killed him once. Like, I will kill him again. We will get the credits for this playthrough after having killed every single boss in the game. But, I've already killed him before. So that's not nearly as exciting as killing Alon. Not nearly the same deal as killing Alon. Sir Alon is the last unspoiled land in this kingdom for me. I tried to parry the command grab. I tried to parry the command grab like a fucking dingus. Speaking of which, I'm not really solid on my plans for this week yet, you guys. I'll be back Wednesday and Friday for sure. I'll be streaming Wednesday and Friday. What we're streaming? Fuck if I know. I got a hankering to finish this game and move on, so probably this on Wednesday. Friday up in the air, but I'll let you guys know on Wednesday. I'll let you know on Wednesday what I'm thinking. Almost. I don't know. We could also do some Pokemon Champions on Wednesday to celebrate the fact that Worlds is happening this weekend. Like, Pokemon Worlds is happening on Friday, the World Championship. Maybe we should do some champions. Landing a parry like that corrupts all critical planning. Yeah. I think I had a pretty, like, medium to large orgasm. I think I came pretty hard doing the double parry, and there hasn't been a thought in my brain since. Post-nut clarity is just the howling void of nothing. Whack. That's the command grab. I want nothing to do with that. Uh-oh. Danger. Aha! I can parry one of you while the other one comes at me. Fuck! Fuck! You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna save these guys for Wednesday, okay? We'll do this on Wednesday. I'll make sure that over the time span between streams, I go back and I kill the Throne Guardian and the Chandra again so we don't have to watch them a second time. I'll take these guys out on stream with you and we'll go to the Fire DLC, okay? But today, I am hungry and it's dinner time, so let's go somewhere else. Let's go bip bom bop and out of here. Let's see who's live to raid, who's currently streaming. Who's on my list? Who's on my list? Out of all the people I see on my list right now, I like this. I like the attitude on this. I like the attitude on this. Rai is currently alive, and that's your problem. So I'm gonna go see Rai the Nekomata. Raid Rai the Nekomata. Rai's awesome. Rai is fucking excellent. Rai is such a good bean, and they're currently alive, and it is your problem. I don't know what that means. All I know is that they're just chatting, and we're gonna vibe with them. As I said, I'll be back on Wednesday to play some more Dark Souls 2, and I don't know what we're doing Friday, but I'll tell you when we come back, okay? What's our raid message today? What is our raid message? What do we want to talk about? Landing a pair like that corrupts all critical planning. Hold on. Hold on, I got it. It's either double parry wow or post parry clarity. It's either that one or this one. Post parry clarity. One or the other. It's either fucking double parry wow or post parry clarity. Take whatever message you like best. Take it with us to Rai the Nekomata. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to raid Rai the Nekomata, who is on twitch.tv purely. We're gonna go see how they're doing. Fucking go say hi to Rai. Rai is a lovely, lovely being. And I'm living for their shirt. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm gay and I was having gay sex. That's such a stupid shirt. That's amazing. Go say hi to Rai for me, you guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye! Bye for now. Goodbye. Bye.